The police music.
Yeah.
Fighting crimes in New Orleans.
So I succeeded in getting photocopies of...
This is the last...
Where is it? The file? Did I not save? I did save. I must have saved.
Yeah, it's right there on the below the tweezers.
It's this. It's this.
Yeah, there you go.
Gabriel.
What does it mean? What does it all mean? I have this urge to go visit the clock in grandfather's
All right,
grandma's
let's
house.
do it.
Okay.
To grandmother's house we go.
Hooray.
To visit the clock.
Hooray. Goodbye, everybody. I didn't commit any crimes. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, we haven't been here yet.
That's true.
I still want to go visit Grandma.
So in the remake, though, right? So Gabriel rides a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And so you hear the sound of his motorcycle taking off.
Yeah.
And then that sound kind of turns into like the beats of a drum. That then kind of like starts playing the song. It's pretty cool.
Nice to
That's
see
cool.
you.
Yeah, I
Why aren't we
Versus
playing the
that
remake
song.
then? Yeah,
I don't know.
Make yourself at home, son.
Because you're an old man and you don't like change.
that's true. Sorry,
It's just
Grandma. I don't want to
impossible.
talk to you. I just wanted to go upstairs and steal
I'm going
from
up
my
the
father.
attic again.
Actually, maybe there's new things to talk about. I'll see when I get back down.
Someday we may find out about those things.
Use. So I was curious if those somehow... This was what my intuition said before. Maybe I'm wrong. Hands of a clock. Do these symbols match up? There's like a half crescent moon and a...
I mean, I like your thinking here. I can definitely see where you're coming from.
weird H. There's this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a weird H, and my brain already forgot what the previous other symbol was. Or didn't make like a weird tail. And what time is that? Can I?
The hands do not appear to have any mechanical
Other than to move?
The face.
Oh, what's this?
Oh,
So you're moving. Okay.
it was
Is that the move function?
yeah.
Okay.
It was like 9 o'clock, right? What with the?
Almost.
My mouse is a little oversensitive.
face.
I got a little startled there. What the hell is going on? Why is it
Almost
sliding?
got it. Almost. Eh, oh,
What is going
Oh.
on?
oh,
Did you see this? Did you see it sliding to the left? That's me
Oh,
holding
yeah. That's-
steady on the mouse.
That's strange.
I'm gonna see if I have
Well, you just have to time it, I guess. Yeah.
a. Okay, this is a very challenging
face.
puzzle.
Yeah. It's all part of the game.
Why is it happening? Like it doesn't happen here.
So you're using the move tool on the. Is that what that is? Do that
yeah,
before just because
push.
you didn't
I don't think I
about it?
tried. Oh
The
my god,
face.
is this supposed to be happening?
Hey, you did it. Oh.
No, that was 10 o'clock. I need 9 o'clock.
Oh,
I
maybe you
think.
need. Yeah. There you go.
Nothing.
Yep.
Move what? These?
The ring of
The symbols.
Oh, oh my god!
Oh.
It was doing that thing again. See how it drifts up now? I don't understand.
This puzzle is just meant to make you go insane. That's the whole. You do this until Gabriel has a mental breakdown, and then
Is it... No.
a ring of 6 symbols
Okay.
surround the face of the clock. A sword, a sun, an angel, a noose,
no.
an eclipse, and a dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to
I mean-
Grandma. I'll
You
compliment
know,
Grandma.
you get prettier every time I see you.
She looks about the same. last time we were here. Wanted to ask about the clock, but I see nothing about that.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Why, no, dear. Do you mean Mardi Gras masks?
Never mind, Gran.
Grandmother is your number one source of information.
She knows she's old.
Investigation.
Old people know things. But yeah, I don't have anything else I need to ask her about.
Keep pumping her. Work her over.
We talk, Gran.
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
Tell me what you know!
Snakes. Did we talk about
Do you have any idea?
snakes?
Something without something, I think. My French is so rusty. I swear my mind is going.
It's too bad
It's
he doesn't
okay,
have a
thanks.
French to English dictionary in his bookstore.
Just whip out that phone. Google that.
Do you
shit.
know anything
Yeah.
about snakes?
Snakes? What kind of snakes, dear?
I don't know. Local kinds?
Well, we used to get cottonmouths in the park when I was a girl, but I haven't heard of one being sighted for years. Milk snakes and garter snakes are also around these parts, but they can't hurt you.
Thanks, Gran.
Alright, goodbye, Grandma. Oh, I gotta sit down
Gran,
here.
Steps-
I better get
Steps
going.
right in her knitted basket.
All right, dear.
Bye, Grandma. He slams the door. Alright, let's go to the Getty estate. That seems new, right? Oh. I think I tried this last time,
Gabriel?
but I said I was a cop, and she was like, "You're not a cop," but now I have a badge, right? Or am I imagining
I don't remember
things?
that happening. I don't
Said it-
remember that happening. I don't think you've been here.
The knocker
doesn't open.
The knocker is firmly attached.
It's firmly attached to the door. You have to use the knocker.
Keep trying different
Andrew.
things.
May I help you?
Was that a dream? Maybe I was a different game. Magazine subscriptions.
I'd like to see Malia Getty, please. I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment or official business,
Official
I cannot
business.
announce you. I do have official business. Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
Here we go. Here we go.
Instead of telling you, I will give you some.
Let me show you
in my
some
pocket.
official
My
business.
name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business. Really? How interesting. Wait here. I'll inform Miss Getty.
How many years in prison is impersonating a police officer?
Miss Getty will see you.
I don't remember.
Right
I think
this
I
way.
only got 3.
Miss Getty will be down shortly. Thank you.
So if I murder her, it gets blamed on Mosley.
Right.
Yeah, they'll get pinned on him. I don't remember why we're here. I don't remember what Miss Getty is or does or why.
What can I
She
do
was
for
the
you,
one in the
detective?
car.
Right. Okay.
When you're
I'll
at
show
the,
her this badge again. But
and she's sexy, so
I'll just make a declarative statement. He'll
What
probably
more do
say
you need?
something like, "You're sexy. I'm a man."
This is quite a place.
Thank you. It's been in the family
Probably.
a long time.
oh,
Done anything exciting lately?
I'm sorry, but I'm very busy. Can we get to the point?
No, small talk.
What's new with you?
Nothing that would interest you, I'm sure, Detective.
Aha, she's falling for it.
you've broken down her wall,
This is
her defenses.
Snake scales. I'll start with dialogue and then I'll pull out the
Mind if I
items.
ask
The
you a few
boots.
questions, Miss Getty?
I assume that's what you're here for, Detective.
You never just go right out and say, "Do you know anything about murder?" You gotta be like, "Where were you
You
last
like
St.
snakes?
John's Eves?" Yeah, so, Miss Getty.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I'm afraid I quite abhor them.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Saint-Gar means?
No, I don't. What does it mean, Detective?
What does it
That's
mean to you?
confidential information, ma'am.
flirt with her.
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting. I don't think I've ever seen a color quite like that. Brownish gold. It's so deep and rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Getty.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job.
Let's keep
I
it up.
can't help noticing that you're in incredible shape, Miss Getty. Your legs are so strong. Do you work out at one of the clubs by the lake?
Well, Detective, I do enjoy physical activity.
Oh, me too.
Actually, I was referring to swimming and modern dance. I can't say I do much exercising at the lake, though.
Oh, well, it was worth asking.
Let's get to it.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The murders? Only what I read in the papers.
And what do you read in the papers?
I'm sure you know much more about it than I, Detective.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Animal masks? I don't know what you mean.
I don't
What do
believe
you know
anything
about
she
the
says.
voodoo murders?
The murders?
And what can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing silly about the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
But you're not convinced?
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh. Well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
Ask her if she knows how to open that clock.
I don't think that's an option. She seems diversionary on topics of voodoo or even the local culture, so let's just...
Can you tell me anything about what happened out at the lake?
I wish I could, but I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake, and I do spend quite a bit of time out there. I think this has gone on long enough.
Who, me? Well, I am on this case, Miss Getty.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer.
Uh-oh, I blew it.
Besides, I'm rather certain that the
Screw up.
other man said his name was
Game
Mosley.
over.
We're
All
brothers.
right, you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell me the real reason you're here.
Well, I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay, you're right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call the real police. I think you should go, Mr. Knight.
Oh no.
Wait, if you just give me a chance.
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out.
Did I blow it?
Yeah,
Robert,
screwed it up big time.
Too many questions?
The lesson here,
show
though, is as
Mr.
long as you're
Knight out, please.
vaguely flattering, you can get with a lot.
I most certainly will. Thank you very much. I had a lovely time. Ah, shit.
Alright. I blew it. Alright, yeah, I didn't learn anything. She just dodged all my questions.
Potted roses,
And my advances. That were quite charming, I
potted
might add.
roses
That's true.
mark the entrance.
Not
Vaguely
creepy at all.
flattering.
I guess I leave. There's somewhere else to go.
This is private.
Oh, what was she saying?
This is private property.
Here we go.
Gabriel should stay
Here we
near
go.
the front door until invited to do otherwise.
That's what I live for.
Yeah. Being invited to do otherwise.
Let me in!
Miss Geddy is busy, officer, and has instructed me to wish you good luck. That is all. If you
Oh,
just
kind
tell
of
her,
her.
goodbye, sir.
Mine. Alright. I don't see any clues.
Alright. Let's bust this case. Bust the case wide open.
Okay. Have we been to the French Quarter? Yes, that's where we belong.
Yeah.
Oh, what else is new here? Nothing? 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 What do we got? What do we gotta do? Let's go back to the bookstore. Where's the bookstore?
It's the night.
Okay.
That's the one.
Gabriel Knight. I get it.
Hey, Grace. Here I am.
Oh boy, party time.
Party time! Gabriel's here. Everybody party.
This is the
I got nothing. Have some more coffee.
The coffee has already been made. There is nothing. Gabriel,
You don't operate
Gabriel,
coffee, man.
You pick it up.
Did you read the newspaper today? I don't remember.
Good coffee.
I don't remember.
Times Picayune, dated June 19.
Yes, I did.
The article reiterates that the voodoo aspect of the
All right.
crimes is fake. Gabriel. Elsewhere, there's an article about the history of Jackson Square called La Plaza d'Armas. Under French rule, it was used for executions, firing squads, hanging, even impalement and breaking on the wheel. Yikes. Of course, these days it's mostly a hangout for tourists, street musicians and local artists. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Chances of a dark star rising on this day. Do not trust your instincts.
I feel a dark star.
Growl. Right. That's just sounds
if I
gross.
remember correctly, the newspaper usually it has hints, right? So
Go to Jackson Square? Is
yeah,
that even
I
on
think
the
that's
map? Is it the park?
Yes.
I'm out
Yes
of
and
here.
yes.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Puppy be bumble. There it is. Who's that? That's a child.
There.
Let's make it
Talking to
declared.
The
Kidnap
other
that child.
park vis-
Nobody wants to
That's
talk
what
to me.
people dressed like Gabriel Knight do at the park.
Talk to children? They gotta interrogate them.
Code. He's not. He's into some shady stuff.
Can I stand in front of this jogger, block his way?
Buy a hot dog.
the
That's what
other
I would do.
park visitors aren't. What would a little boy do with that?
He would respect my brand new authority.
Demand hot
There's
dogs
no
for
one to
the police.
Could I get a lucky dog, please?
Not now, I'm busy.
You're
An
busy working?
unambitious person? In the 90s? Ah, amazing.
Wow. A 90s joke.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yep.
Generation X.
Why?
Because A, I don't know
Is he a
anything,
millennial?
and B, I'm
Killing
busy.
the hot dog business?
Sounds like a millennial. I don't think this guy wants to talk to me. So, I'll show him my police badge.
Why would the ven-
You're under arrest.
I don't know why I would need to talk to that guy, so I'm gonna keep exploring.
Eat dirt, jerk.
He looks like an astronaut.
Just like by his demeanor or the
Just
way he's
the-
dressed.
The way he's dressed.
Okay. He's got the makings of an astronaut, that man.
Okay, there's an artist.
Could I ask you some questions?
I'd rather not. I really get focused when I'm drawing.
Okay, fine.
Bye. Do I have some art I could show him? Here's a hideous murder photo.
What?
What did she say?
What would the artist do with that?
Well, you would be inspired by it.
Yes.
As a true artist. It transforms mankind's pain into beauty.
Alright, I feel like I'm just wandering. Do you have any tips?
They're rocking.
Hey!
Oh, there's something that happened. Now I can paint something on his canvas while he's away.
The artist would not have...
Quick, Clark.
The artist is off chasing his errant drawing.
Yes, he is.
The artist...
Yeah, I can't steal his drawings. Where did he go? Oh, I gotta help him.
Unbelievable.
Befriend this man. There's gonna be clues in that drawing.
Now, use your freakishly long arms to reach what the artist couldn't.
Gabriel can't reach the drawing from where he is.
From where he is. Maybe with the tweezers.
There you go.
Using that on the drawing would...
Maybe with the snake skin.
Using...
Use the tweezers on the snake skin
Maybe if
to
I use
combine
the
them.
tweezers.
Those two...
If I use the magnifying glass.
Yeah, burn the paper with the sun's
Using
rays.
that on the drawing wouldn't help.
What if I ask this strong man
The
to use...
Strong man.
are enjoying
Bend
them.
these bars for me. Okay, She specifically said can't reach it from there, so that makes me think maybe I need to get somewhere else, but where? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look at this drawing to see if there's any
There's
reason.
a drawing caught up against the hedges.
Okay, so there's no, like, pertinence.
I mean, it's something that happened.
Yes.
So,
Clearly I need it.
adventure game logic would dictate.
Can I borrow your hot dog tongs?
There's no reason to... A lucky dog vendor has set up business in the square.
Throw some marbles on the kid's feet. He trips, falls down. This guy runs off to call the ambulance. I steal the hot dog tongs from him in that moment. Then I use them to get the drawing.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. But I don't have any marbles, so I guess we
Maybe
gotta go find some marbles.
Show the kid the murder picture, and then
He'll be so traumatized.
Yeah, and then the hot dog guy will call the police to come arrest you.
Oh yeah. And then I show them my badge. I'm like, no, I'm a cop. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And then be like,
And
oh
you
yes,
have
sir, Detective Mosley,
The
sir.
kid arrested.
Okay. Have you seen this man? This is me in my
Why
youth.
would the vendor be interested?
I really don't know.
Could I get a look?
Not now, I'm
And on...
You dance pretty well for a kid.
Give me some money, Dan.
I don't have any.
Don't block the view, mister.
Do you do requests?
Got any money?
No.
Something to eat?
No.
There you have it. No.
Money. I don't have any money. Don't know where to get money.
Or,
Is there money in
something
my...
to eat.
Or something
He
to
says
eat,
he'll-
like a hot dog.
Like a brick.
Like a snake skin.
Yeah, eat this, kid.
What?
There's something about, like, donations in the church, wasn't there?
I'm gonna steal from the donation box.
Yeah, that sounds like something
Gabriel Knight would
Gabriel
do.
Knight would do. Yeah.
What a scumbag. But I like his style.
Or murderer, womanizer,
Why do that with the cherub?
and church money stealer.
At least the cherubs are an aesthetic way of asking for donations. Why do...
Push him over.
Why do that? Why do...
Because I need money, damn it!
Steal their money. Tweezers.
Oh, the tweezers. There you go.
The parish priest wouldn't appreciate finding that in the cherub shed.
How about this photo of murder?
The parish...
I mean, Gabriel Knight's
drama
probably not completely destitute, right? I mean,
You'd assume so. Do you think he's got money back in his hovel?
Maybe.
I'll go check it out if I can find the exit.
To the hovel. Or there's always grandma.
Ask grandma for money.
Hold her down.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Is there money in the
It's
ashtray?
An ashtray. The desk
That's where I
drawers
keep my
mostly
money.
stick.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
No money.
Anywhere money could be in this room.
Maybe my coat?
It's a bit warm. That doesn't...
Leave my coat alone, Gabriel.
I'm just gonna steal from her coat.
Stealing from your friends now.
Hey, I'm desperate. I
Fix
need
your
money.
habit. Your hot dog habit.
Is there money in here, or are you just sort of
You could
not giving
try
me a clue?
the till.
Till? Oh, yeah. Let's just take all of it, obviously.
It's a gift certificate left over from yet another dismal failure of a promotion.
Oh.
The cash register contains about $20 in small bills.
All right, we're rich.
The
Gabriel, that's all the change money I have. Touch it, and you can kiss your hand goodbye.
Would I do that to you? I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
Maybe that kid likes gift certificates.
Yeah,
You can't
what
eat
kid
gift
doesn't love a gift certificate?
I don't know, starving ones.
That's what everyone, that's what all distant relatives buy. Kids as presents.
See you later.
Gift certificates.
See ya.
Can I buy a hot dog with a gift certificate? Oh, just go. I wish that there were some hotkeys on the keyboard to change these.
What do you think this is?
A LucasArts game?
No way, man. We don't roll that way.
What would the
Sierra.
little boy do with it?
I have this gift certificate.
I'm busy.
It's good for $20 at St. George's Books, finest bookstore in New Orleans.
Really? I'll have to check it out sometime.
You could take this gift certificate with you, if you'll give me a lucky dog.
A lucky dog for a $20 gift certificate? Well, sure. Here you go.
Alright.
You did it. You solved the hot dog riddle.
Yeah. Save.
Better save. Well, we got that hot dog.
Yeah, I'm frightened. I might use it the wrong way.
Just accidentally eat it.
This is the last.
But I wanted to examine the hot dog.
The lucky dog is plump and juicy.
It's making me really want a hot dog.
Although the mustard is
I could go for a hot
easily
dog.
poured into a pattern-like shape, Gabriel's eyes can make no sense of
What?
it.
He's trying to see patterns in the hot dog. What does it all mean?
That would be a mess.
Obviously, this hot dog is a major clue in the voodoo murders.
I think so. Hot dogs are linked to voodoo all throughout history.
You wouldn't
Now
like a
shove it down
lucky
that kid's
dog, by any
throat.
chance.
Would I?
Oh god.
Thanks, mister. You got any special requests? Let me know.
I got a special request, kid. Use your exceptionally long arms and slender body to grab that drawing.
You look like you got a slender body, kid.
Interrogating.
What?
You wouldn't mind putting that
You
to
mentioned
use
something
for me.
about special requests.
Yeah. You got one?
Can you do the Nutcracker Suite D minor? Let's do that.
Can you
I
fit through
sure
the
love that
bars
When the
around
Saints Go
statue?
Marching In song.
Can I? Just watch me.
Sure wish I could hear it right
Good.
now.
There's something in there I can't quite reach. Come on. Can you reach
Come
that
with
piece
me,
of
I got
paper?
candy, kid.
Sure thing.
I still don't know why
There
I
you go.
need this.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there'll be some excellent clue on it. Maybe it's a drawing of the cathedral. Maybe the artist interpreted something in there that us
Just-
laymen would not discover.
Just be thankful you have any idea what
New
you're doing.
items. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is the last page.
Progress is
Those
progress.
who- There's not.
What are you doing?
There's nothing written.
I just wanted to observe it closer.
It's a technical drawing of
There
Saint
you go.
Louis Cathedral.
All right, let's give it back to the artist, and maybe he'll owe me a favor. Or
I'll
maybe
buy you a
he'll-
hot dog.
Yeah. It's just a roundabout way to get another hot dog.
Yeah, get 2 hot dogs. And then you turn those in for 3 hot dogs.
This
somehow.
belongs to you, doesn't
It's all
it?
about maximizing these points.
My drawing. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was a bit of a squeeze, but I hate to see you lose your work. I lost my only copy of a manuscript once.
Well, you saved my butt. Let me know if I can ever do the same for you, huh?
This guy's voice is very familiar.
Is it? I don't recognize it yet.
You don't think so? He's like a very familiar video game voice, yeah.
Maybe.
Do you mind if I watch you?
Be my guest.
Okay.
An artist.
Could I ask you some questions?
I'd rather not.
Okay. Do you mind if...
Alright, maybe I can just show him things. and
Say, do you
pay
think there's
attention to me.
anything you can do with these patterns?
What do you need?
Is there any way you can reconstruct the whole pattern from these partials?
Pattern is probably circular, and there's some repetition in the elements. What is this from, anyway?
You'd never believe me.
Okie dokie. Well, there's... I think there's an area missing. If you could get me any more of these...
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, I'll just reach into my pocket and grab
I
it.
have another one of those patterns.
Really? Let's see. Yeah, this is great. I think there's enough overlap now. I'll give it my best shot. I'll show you what I come up with tomorrow.
Great. I appreciate it.
Tomorrow? Jeez. Okay. Well, I guess probably go back to sleep now. In our wonderful
I'll
little
sleep
hovel.
until then.
Yeah. This is the quickest way I know to get out of here. Ah, come on.
I like how he moves really fast in the distance.
Yeah, at the end there. Let's give it a quick save. Haven't saved enough in the past 5 minutes. You want to read the day
I knew
3
you'd miss
caption?
me, so I came back.
The excitement of seeing you is killing
If that's
me.
what's happening, sure.
I think it will. But I don't know. Maybe it's not that time yet.
I don't know if you have control over.
When the
When you
transition
sleep.
occurs.
Yeah. Let's find out.
It's no use. I can't sleep.
I have no control. Okay, well then I don't know what to do here at the moment.
It's terrifying.
Oh, St. Antoine's the... Oh, I still don't have any money.
No. You gave a $20 gift card for a hot
Yeah.
dog.
Pretty much just lost the business money.
Let's think. The newspaper only talked about the square and
Gabriel checks
the
the
murders.
drawer
Yeah,
again.
reiterated the
Just
murders.
in case life.
and there's nothing new for what's her name to research or anything like that.
Try. We didn't see if she
Got a
had the
minute, Grace?
research on that
What's
previous
up?
topic, right?
I
Could
don't
you
know.
do some
I think she just gives
research
it
for
to you.
me?
Sure, what?
I need you to look up a Madame Cazeneuve.
Madame Cazeneuve? Is she related to the murders the same way your friend Malia Getty was?
Grace, Cazeneuve's at least 70.
As if that makes a difference to you. Okay, I'll see what I can find. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Really had to think, though.
I read the text and I thought it was a caption that he was saying for a moment. My brain sort of made some lapses there.
Messages. I
Do you
wonder
have
if that's something
messages
that
for me?
she gets
Nope.
new things for too.
Tell me
Okay.
about yourself, Grace.
What else do you want?
Tell me anything at all.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks want...
I've heard this a billion times,
Nothing.
Grace.
Yep.
yourself.
That's her go-to.
Yeah.
It's time to close shop.
Oh, there we go.
Have a nice night.
All right, it's on you this time.
You couldn't sleep until.
Yeah, I had
Me
to.
too.
I knew there was
See
you
something I
later.
had to do today. That dream again. What does it mean? What does it all mean? Oh, that's new.
Oh.
3 snakes.
3 snakes. 4 snakes. Day 3. Drawn to Bacchus's abode, I sought there to conspire, but it was in the city of the dead that I found my heart's desire. How's that? Pretty good?
I'm quaking. It was so dramatic. Oh, I didn't need to click.
I'm
I thought she was gonna ignore the newspaper.
no way, man. There's clues in that
I'm so
newspaper.
glad you could join us today. I've got messages when you want them. I also checked out Cazeneuve. There are multiple listings in the white pages. I got the page, but you'll have to figure out the right one.
Great, thanks.
Coffee.
Now, are you gonna tell me what happened yesterday with Malia Getty, or is it just too embarrassing?
What?
Don't tell me you actually got to see her.
Are the stars out tonight?
It's morning, Gabriel.
Gabriel, you don't seriously think she's interested? She can have any man in the city. You know, men with bank accounts.
You underestimate the Knight family's tragic poet samurai appeal. When Daddy married Mom, she was the hottest
Samurai.
catch in town.
I always suspected there was something fishy in your family tree. But seriously, I think you should be careful.
Jeez.
I'm serious. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach about this.
It's called jealousy, my dear. And you're right. You should be jealous of Malia Getty, as should every woman on this planet.
Oh, never mind. I'll just fix these books. Your life is in your own slippery little hands.
The point is to get it into somebody else's hands. And soon.
To get his life into somebody else's hands?
Hey, kids.
Huh?
Bruno.
Gabe, pet. I just popped in to see if you're desperate enough to sell me that painting.
Money.
Should I ask
Do
how
you need
much?
the money?
No.
Well,
I mean, I needed money yesterday, but I figured my way around it. I don't want to sell it. I feel like it's going to be important at some point. But I do want to ask.
How much would you give me for it, Bruno?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Yeah.
Stay out of this, Grace.
Ooh, you're serious? You'll let me have it?
No.
Yeah, I'll let you have it, all right. How much for the painting?
You might have gone too
Well, I
far.
could give you 100. That's all I can let go at the moment, you know. My fares are so tied up.
Gabriel, $100 for your father's painting?
Grace, let me deal with this. Forget it, Bruno. Not for 100, not now.
Have it your way. The 100 goes with me.
I wouldn't sell it for 100.
Though, I can see how much you want it.
$100 in adventure game dollars though?
Adventure game
Think
bucks.
of what you could do.
I'll
Yeah.
show you.
Yeah, I
one.
could buy
Careful.
100 hot
you don't wanna
dogs.
damage the door with your incredible wit.
I was gonna say that
3
conversation
snakes.
What a wacky, offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
that they just had when Knight woke up was like super like adventure game conversation. Like I don't know.
Laden
why,
with
but just-
clues.
well, no, it's just like the jokes and I don't know. It's just like complete quintessential adventure game.
See what's in the news today.
I was giving that vibe.
Times Picayune. Dated June 20, 1993. Gabriel scans over an uninteresting front page. Under the cultural events section, there's a notice about a lecture on African religions. The lecture is at Tulane University. Gabriel's horoscope for the day. An evil eye is upon you. Change course before it's too late.
Lighten up.
Ooh, double dink.
Yeah.
The double dink.
Does the evil eye signify something? I gotta have another sip of
Gabriel
coffee.
cannot see any way to pick that up.
You can't, huh?
My kidney's
Did,
already floating down.
Oh, you won't have more coffee.
Did she say she had messages or did she
Yeah, she did.
tell us those? Did we get them or?
No,
This
not
is
yet.
the
I'm just sort of refreshing my brain. Hey, I just woke up, you know.
Okay.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Messages.
Do you have messages for me?
Your pal Mosley called. He left a message that they're interrogating a suspect this morning and you might want to be there.
They're gonna let me sit in on an interrogation?
I bet.
You're a cop now, remember?
Right, because I have a badge.
Do you have more messages for
More
me?
messages.
That man from Germany called again, Wolfgang Ritter. Now he's claiming to be a relative of yours. I took down his number. If you change your mind and want to give him a call back, just ask me for it.
Alright, I'll get that.
Can I get that phone number for Wolfgang Ritter?
Sure, I'll give it to you when we're done talking.
More
Do
messages.
you have more messages for me?
I've given
I've given everything to you.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I can't think of it.
anything.
Okay.
Ah. Can you do some research for me?
For you?
Yeah, that sounds nice.
What do you want? I can't think
boy.
of anything.
I can't think of anything.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Here's that phone
I
number.
guess it's hard to come up with
Thanks.
things to research.
Wolf. The number
did that say?
written on the note is 4909 324 3333.
I listen to that every night when I want to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Save. So what did we learn? There's a lecture going on somewhere out there.
Yes.
I'm going out.
Uh-huh.
At a institution of some kind. Should I just head to that? It's my... Or should I call that guy? Let's go about
You're
on
in the
towers.
driver's seat, man.
Yeah.
Let's get on that motorcycle.
Bling, 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 bling.
It looks
will I
like the
learn?
lecture is just starting. Gabriel decides to record the session.
Voodoo is the tribal religion of Africa, but the name Voodoo is actually a banner heading under which resides an entire body of distinct tribal belief systems. The word voodoo may sound familiar to you. What is known in the States as voodoo is actually an amalgamation of African religious systems, voodoo, and European religions, primarily Catholicism. All of the subcults of African voodoo have certain things in common. The most important is the worship of a pantheon of spirits instead of the single deity that the Christian and Muslim systems have. Some of these spirits are elementals. Some relate to specific tasks or places. Some represent important tribal leaders who have died. This spirit worship is what makes voodoo so easily adaptable.
I like his walk.
With all those spirits, it's no problem to add a few more. Say, for example, the Virgin Mary. At the height of tribal Africa, warfare was common. The one tribe would conquer another, and the Loa, important in the conqueror's tribal system, would be adopted readily into the conquered tribe's Loa pantheon. In this way, many of the voodoo cults spread and mingled throughout tribal Africa, enriching the belief system and causing innumerable offshoots. The basis for the voodoo religion seems to be as old as man himself. It has much in common with many early pagan practices: animal totems, sympathetic magic, elemental spirits in the trees, the heavens, the bodies of the sick. Africa is believed by many to be the cradle of the human race. Some of the voodoo Loa may be as old as the Garden of Eden itself. We still can't explain some of the real power of these primal religions. And note, I said primal, not primitive. There are African Bokors who baffle our scientists with their supernatural powers. Now, let's discuss the elements of voodoo.
Fascinating guy.
In voodoo, the spirits are called the Loa. During a voodoo ceremony, celebrants are possessed by the Loa. And this is called being ridden. The human worshiper is seen as a horse, and the Loa as the divine horseman. A person being ridden by a Loa takes on the characteristics of that spirit and becomes, in effect, merely a vessel for the more powerful entity. Some of the older original Africa Loa include Dambala, the great serpent god.
Dambala.
Ezruli, the mistress of love. Papa Nebo, or Gede, the lord of death.
Gede.
Agwe, the spirit of water. Legba, spirit of the crossroads. And the cruelest and most dangerous, Ogun Badagri, the lord of destruction.
I gotta get more sleep at night.
Tribe-specific Loa can have as much or more power as the more widely worshipped Loa. For instance, a particular tribe might revere highly the Loa of an ancestor who was a legendary hunter or politician. Voodoo temples are called Hounfours. Their priests, Hungan or Bokors. Their priestesses, Mama Loa. In a voodoo Hounfour, there's a ritual circle marked by a center pole called a poto mitan. The ritual circle is prepared with a veve, a pattern of symbols. Each tribe's veve is slightly different, consisting of complex symbols that identify their special Loa. During ritual conclaves, initiates dance under the supervision of a bokor and a mamaloa, or head priestess. The use of totems or animal masks and markings was not uncommon in the original African ceremonies. Now, though, all but the oldest sects have abandoned this practice. Ritual objects used during the conclaves include the ritual gourd or asson, the ritual knife
From my dream!
kubasa.
That knife gives me the chills.
The ritual whip, or fouet cache.
Fouet cache. Oh, that's familiar.
And the ritual coffin, or seke madule. These items are often optional, called for by the mamaloa for specific magical rituals. The mamaloa is the most powerful figure in any Voodoon sect. Voodoon is a truly matriarchal system. Even the bokor knows his power is limited. The mamaloa is the supreme woman. She won't fly through butterflies. It won't fly through fireflies.
No.
He's possessed.
Did I fall asleep or did the lecturer? Uh-oh, he's gonna dream.
You did.
Gabriel? What? I can't see. Gabriel, get in. Can't. It's too small for me. You must get in, Gabriel. It's not mine. Too small. Hide, Gabriel. Hide. No, let me out. Help.
Young man, the lecture is over.
Help.
Oh my God.
Help.
Sorry.
Was he screaming? Help!
Yeah.
Fire! Let's see. Oh, I can click.
All right, you ready for the test?
I took some notes.
I hope you paid attention to all that.
All I got is Fouet cache is the name of the whip, and this should say something about that, right?
Yes.
Conclave tonight, bring Fouet cache. So DJ was the proprietor of the museum. I think Dr. Johnson or something. So he might know what a Fouet cache is if I bring that up to him. Did I ever show him this note? I showed him these symbols.
I don't remember.
Not
I think
post.
you did show him the symbols, yeah.
I didn't. Oh, jeez. This is the whole page of the phone book. Oh, I guess I gotta make some phone calls, huh?
Cajun critters.
Can I call Cajun critters? Do you think all of these numbers do something?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna dial
There's
them
only
all.
one way to find out.
Yeah, okay. Should we explore the lecture hall first?
Yeah, let's go give a lecture on
Gabriel scans the bulletin board.
whatever Gabriel
Greek
is.
night at the Alpha Psi Omega frat house. It looks like it took place sometime last spring. Handsome, isn't it? Gabriel, there's a notice for a lecture on investigative reporting techniques. Unfortunately, it's weeks away.
That's
Gabriel
too bad we can use that one.
Need a ride to LA.
I wouldn't go there.
Okay. Is that a mask or is that a speaker?
There's a PA
Steal that speaker.
Yeah, I'll use it. I'll put
Gabriel?
it. It'd look real cool in the trunk of my car.
Yeah. We can sell it to get more hot dogs.
Gabriel doesn't need to take... Gabriel
does
isn't
Gabriel
in the
need?
mood to give a lecture.
I'm in the mood to give a lecture. No, I'm not. Whoa,
Are you
okay.
a student? No. My name is Knight. Gabriel
Gabriel.
Knight.
I'm a cop.
Well, you have walked into my private office, Mr. Knight. I hope you have something worthwhile to do here. If you figure it out, let me know.
How about I show you some things?
How about, you want to see a murder?
Yeah.
Mister?
Is there anything you can tell me about the voodoo aspects of this photograph?
This is serious voodoo ritual. Nasty stuff.
In what way?
That was a
Let's see.
long pause.
I can't make out much detail from this photograph. Except for the corpse, of course. But the wound, the face, and what little I can see of the ritual paraphernalia. Reminds me of certain black voodoo practices. Very rare. I've never witnessed them myself, you understand.
Really? Interesting. Thanks.
This guy is now a suspect to me. Some
Number one suspect.
voodoo aficionado
This is the
fanboy who might be willing to practice rituals. I don't think, maybe the snake scales.
Can you tell me anything about this?
No, I'm afraid I can't.
You can't. Alright, he doesn't know shit about
I like
snakes.
how when you have an item selected, it has like a little icon, like a cursor, but it kind of looks like it's just shiny.
Oh, with the little cross on it?
Can you tell me anything about this?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
afraid I can't.
Alright, let's just talk to him.
I
Mind if I
could,
pick
but,
your brain?
you'd have to be a professor. to
Not if it
understand
will get you out of my office.
Mm-hmm. Caprice
Do you have
Encore.
any idea what Caprice encore means?
Cabrice encore.
We finally figured it out.
Yes, I do. It's a Haitian term, I believe. It's French, and literally translates as goat without horns.
As in a female goat?
No, as in a human sacrifice. Sacrifices in voodoo are usually of the animal variety. Chickens, wolves, goats. If the gods demand a goat without horns, it means a human being.
Okay. Where did I get this clue from again? Was that written on something, or? Do you remember? Oh. We're lagging.
I don't know.
Snake. He doesn't know shit about snakes.
Tell me about bebés.
If you'd taken notes during my lecture, you wouldn't have to ask.
I took a few notes, but I didn't write down Veve. So wait, yes I did. No, I didn't. I wrote down Veve symbols. That's it. That's all I wrote. I don't know what it means. So Caprice Encore is the goat without horns, and it's human sacrifice, right? Human sacrifice.
Tell me more about human sacrifice.
It's very rare. Most voodoo practices do not include human sacrifice as a matter of record, but it is theoretically possible if that's what the gods demand. For example, one of the chants I had translated for me from a Haitian ritual went like this. Mistress Azuli, come and aid us. If a cock is demanded, we will give it. If
Goodness.
a bull will suffice, behold it. But if a goat without horns is required for sacrifice, oh where will we find one? Azuli is the gentlest of Loa, so they call on her for mercy.
Ah.
But I have seen grown and powerful Hungan tremble before a possession by one of the more violent Loa, such as Papa Nebo. Clearly, they are
Papa
afraid that something of the sort will be ordered, or that the Loa will simply take it for themselves.
Papa Legba.
Papa Legma. Okay. Is there
Tell
anything
me
else?
more.
I wouldn't dwell on it. Most voodoo sects probably haven't seen a human sacrifice for several generations.
Have I just asked him about
Oh, well,
the
that's good.
Le Voodoo murders?
What do you know about the
Murders.
voodoo murders?
I've read about them in the papers. I must admit, to some interest. But according to the newspapers, the voodoo aspect is faked, so I haven't really pursued it. You know how Americans, especially Hollywood, treats voodoo.
Those
Hollywood.
damn Hollywood bastards!
The Hollywood murderers.
No idea what they're doing or the power they're playing with.
What do you
Ask
know
him about
about the
himself.
voodoo murders?
As I said, I don't know anything but what the papers say. According to them, there's no reason for me to be interested.
Okie doke.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
You already sat through my lecture on the subject, Mr. Knight.
Yeah.
Ask him anything at all.
Anything at all.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I'm not a zoologist, Mr. Knight, but I know all I care to about reptiles.
Okay.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
It's June 23rd, the feast day of St. John the Baptist. But June 23rd has been a sacred day since the earliest times. Ancient sun worshippers used to roll a flaming wheel down a hill to celebrate the sun's descent on that.
What a party.
A burning
Yeah.
wheel.
That sounds pretty fun.
Ask him about himself.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
All right, Mr. Knight, I'm 35, a fully tenured professor at this university as well as a fellow at Cambridge. My doctorate was obtained at Syracuse. Yes, Syracuse, in
That's right.
religious studies. I'm an agnostic, but I find human belief systems fascinating. I specialize in African religions because I grew up there. My father was a Protestant missionary. And I am heterosexual when I practice sex at all, which isn't very often. Any other questions?
How
no.
often do you practice sex?
He just
With
read
yourself.
his OkCupid profile.
Yeah.
That's basically.
Gets a
Tell me
lot of
what
hits.
you mean by black voodoo.
Well, like any religion, the beliefs can tend toward positive or negative ends. Can be used for good or evil. Christianity, for example, has its doppelganger, Satanism. Anytime you attempt to set up an icon to explain evil, you invite some warped mind to worship it. The same is true of voodoo. There are those who are drawn by and desire personal power from the darker, bloodier Loa.
Okay. Have I asked about animal masks?
Do you know anything about animal
I think
masks?
so.
As I said in my
Well, let's hear
lecture,
it
which
again.
I assume you actually listened to, is that animal masks, totems, are used extensively in most African voodoo religions.
Alright. Have I shown him everything that I got? That's maybe the symbols. I haven't shown him this.
Can you tell me anything about this?
No, I've never seen those symbols, therefore they're probably meaningless.
Oh.
Really? Are you sure?
I don't know.
I am never
it's
wrong,
not
Mr.
important.
Knight. Therefore, sure is not in my vocabulary.
I'm never wrong. Okay, doke. This is only for taking sketches, right?
Yeah, take a sketch of him. He's a beautiful man.
Can you tell me anything about this?
No,
You cannot.
Yeah, I don't think you have anything that he would be too interested in right
Yeah.
now.
I should make some phone calls, and I should go pick up the artist's drawing that I commissioned.
Yeah.
Although I can't tell if there's anything else in here I should be paying attention to.
Look at that freaky little monkey
The
man.
squatter grins maliciously at Gabriel.
Bubby,
I'm
Bubby,
good. I think we
can I
can
talk
get
to
out of
him?
here.
Ask it what?
Oh, that narration came from him.
He's aware of
I'll be
us.
going.
good day,
He's
Mr.
becoming
Knight.
self-aware. Okay. Hexit. Wait,
like, why
did
are
I
you
go
taking-
here?
Nothing
long
of
to beat my
interest
game.
on that side.
There's nothing of interest on that side of the lecture hall.
Yeah. That's what I say whenever I'm in a school. There's never anything of interest on the other side.
French Quarter. The park. Boop, boop, boop. This guy is not good at drumming.
Oh no?
No.
Why don't you talk to him?
Boop, boop,
Tell him
boop.
about it.
Boop, boop.
Hey buddy, you suck.
The artist is an able draftsman.
What's you talking about, lady?
How's it going today?
What? Oh, it's only you. Man, I have been jumpy all day. That pattern of yours really freaked me out for some reason. There's just something creepy.
You finished it?
Yeah, and you're welcome to it. Here.
Wow, this is great.
Uh-huh. Just don't, blow up the planet with it or something, okay?
I didn't mean to upset you.
Ah, forget it. I'm probably just being stupid. Do your thing with it, and good luck.
I'll do my thing with it.
I'll do it right here in front of you.
Yeah. Alright. This is the solution I've been waiting for.
Veve was done for Gabriel by a
Veve.
technical
Symbols.
act.
Oh god, okay.
There you
Hey?
go. Makes
Well, this
sense,
makes
right?
even less sense than it used to. Okay.
The artist's
Well-
reconstruction of the voodoo murders pattern looks accurate to Gabriel. Something about it seems vaguely familiar and creepy.
And creepy.
Well, she called it a Veve,
Veve.
so that's a clue.
I can bring it to what's his face, see if he can understand it. The doctor I just visited.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfgang Ritter's
Right, Wolfgang Ritter. Let's go make some phone calls.
You should talk to that drummer.
I should. Okay.
I want to see what he has to say.
The drummer is busy.
He's busy.
Oh.
The drummer is busy.
He's busy.
What is he doing?
Drumming.
Does this mean anything to you?
The drummer looks blankly at Gabriel and continues his rhythm.
Means I'm in charge.
Means you better respect me.
I wish I had a drum to play along with him. Screw up his rhythm. Alright. We'll talk to that drummer some other day when he has valuable, pertinent information that we need.
Same with that band right there.
Yeah. They know things. I know they know things. They know
We'll
I
have
know
them,
they know things.
We'll have them distract the security guard with their beautiful music.
Lucy, I'm home.
Oh gosh.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Oh. You should get a dog. Dogs are always happy to see you. I'll talk
Gabriel
to her.
Knight should or I should.
Yep, everybody should get a dog.
Oh, okay.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Anything new? Veve? Basketball.
Do you know any...
I told you.
Shaw.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope.
None right now.
Could you...
Sure. What?
I have a pattern I need you to research.
I have a pattern I need you to research.
How interesting. What is it?
It's a reconstruction of the tracings they found around the murder victims. The ones done in flour and blood.
Ugh. You shouldn't carry this kind of thing around. Who knows what these symbols mean?
Well, wear your evil banishing gloves if you want. But check it out for me, would you?
I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
Do a reverse Google image search.
I can't think
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave it at Black
Do you
Voodoo.
know
Black voodoo?
nothing you need to know about? Do you?
I know there are dark forms of
Do
any
you?
major religion. Where there's a yin, there's a yang.
Speaking of yin and yang,
But no, I don't know anything really about voodoo, dark or otherwise. Sorry.
Was there a euphemism for yin and yang that I'm unaware of?
Well, you know,
I've been yin and yang all
Gabriel-
day.
Gabriel
take-
is the philosophy of just
Anything can
you
be
never
a
make a
euphemism.
shot if you don't. Yeah, you know, you make 0% of the shots you don't take, right? So
Take them all.
exactly.
Discount every title 50%. When you see our selection and prices, you will never want to shop with those little guys again.
Was that a tip? Should I visit Giant Discount Books? I gotta turn off
Yes.
this Bossa Nova. Goodbye. I'll turn it back on. You seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah, that's the song. The map song from the remake. I like it.
Oh, I can't access my inventory while this is up, huh?
Oh dear. Try using it on the phone.
I can't do anything when this is talking.
Okay, maybe turn the radio off.
Yeah, we're glad you did. Off.
Shut up.
Cutting.
It's customary to pick it up first.
I cannot do that. You can't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
It's customary to
memorize these numbers, I guess. Because it's customary to pick it up first. Oh, there we go. I can see that one.
That's it.
490. Can you remember this? Can I remember this? I'm gonna try. 490-932-433333. The last four numbers. 49. Okay, I'll remember the others. 490-9324. I forgot to turn it on first, huh?
Is that how phones worked back in the 90s?
3, 2, 4.
I'm not calling some stranger in Germany. I still don't know who this guy really is.
Do I research him? I would call a stranger in Germany. Why not? Let's call these numbers. Let's go from the top. You remember Casano are the ones we want.
I remember the first three
of the Casano. Let's go for just remember these Casano numbers. I'll go with these last two. 1280, 1233. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remember them with my intellect. Yes.
With your intellect?
Yes. My burning intellect. Here we go. God, that 2 is awful. Oh, I gotta turn it on first.
Hello, Casano residents?
Hi. I was wondering if you could help me.
Yeah?
A woman in the Dixieland drugstore dropped her purse today, and the name Casano was inside it.
Dixieland drugstore? Never heard of it. Sorry.
You got those other numbers memorized?
It started with 555. What? Oh, I thought you said you were going to use your powering, staggering intellect.
I only committed to the last two.
I'm calling from the Dixieland drugstore. We have an order for you.
Castro, be quiet.
This is it.
Who is this?
Oh, you got lucky.
I'm a friend of the owner.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, but that was her, right? Let's call her back.
Yeah. Her and her little dog, too.
Hi. I called earlier about your drugstore order.
Hush, Castro! I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
That dog is... They used a real dog in the remake.
Gabriel never
right
has...
Okay, well, I got her number. Is her address in the book? No, nothing else. Casino S.
Do you think there's
maybe she's got a relative?
Number?
How about the Cajun Critters Veterinary Clinic? They specialize in canine care. I'll send them to go put down.
Yeah, look at that dog.
Madam
Look how friendly
yeah. 6170. Okay. Get me out of here. Okay.
6170.
Cajun Critters Animal Clinic. This is Melissa.
Wow. Doesn't even ring. Just immediately someone's on the other line.
That's impressive. That's good
Phones
service.
were much more advanced back in the 90s, apparently.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Our doctors see just about any type of animals, but we don't get many snakes.
Okay.
Ask her if she knows what a Cabri Croissant or
Cabri Sanko?
Yeah.
I forgot the
Do you
number.
have a goat without horns?
I'm dumb. What was the number? 6170?
Yeah, something like that.
6170. Okay, I'm not as dumb as I think I am, but I'm pretty dumb. Alright, here we go.
You're only as dumb as you think you are.
There's nothing.
Cajun Critters Animal Clinic. This is Melissa.
Do you know anything about animal sacrifice?
Know anything about animal sacrifice?
What are you, some kind of sicko?
Mm-hmm.
Gabriel Knight needs someone who kind of pick up lines. That's for sure.
Cajun Critters Animal Clinic.
Do you have a Madame Cazonou as a client?
Madame Cazanu? Sure, I know her. She's not here right now, though.
Really? She told me she'd be there. Would you happen to have her address by any chance?
Yes, but I'm not sure I should give it out. Who are you again?
I'm worried about Castro. He's missed 3 dance lessons. I'm gonna say
I'm worried about Castro. He's missed 3 dance lessons.
Castro? Her little doggy? Oh, he's so sweet. Well, I guess if you know Castro, it's okay. Her address is 345 Dauphine.
Thanks.
Nice.
Oh,
You're a real
dial
stalker
tone.
now.
You ever miss that sound of that dial tone? Remember that sound?
Slightly.
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 I better call this one. 11:30. Did you ever know the sound of a 56K dial-up modem?
Yeah, that I did.
All right, good.
I knew well. Very well.
I just forgot it. 1130.
What were you calling?
The travel agency.
Travel agency? You want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Allô? Qu'est-ce là?
Gabriel?
Gabriel? Je sais pas. Qu'est-ce?
Wrong number.
Company's on call?
En erreur, whatever.
Quel idiote.
Rude. You just
real
lost
Frenchman.
a client. Oh, look at my score. I'm doing really well. I better save. Okay. So I've got Madame Cazanou's phone number. I've got this weird
The reconstructed
symbol.
survey was done.
I better look at this, because I was thinking, do any of these symbols match up on their clock thingy? This thingy? I see a lot of crosses.
There might have been a cross.
These like arrows.
Yeah, you might be barking up the wrong tree here.
Yeah, maybe so. I'll just assume that I am. Okay, let's see here. I can't call the German guy because he's a stranger to me.
He's a strange German man.
How would
This is the first.
This is the first page of the inventory. No, maybe this is the German guy. Okay.
What's the German guy?
That strange demon
picture?
drawing? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Foreboding.
I'm just making connections here, trying to connect A and B.
Connections.
Yeah.
In the dark.
Got a minute?
Well, I don't think we're in the adventure game, limbo where we're stuck and we have to try every single possible.
We've got at least something going on right now.
Yeah.
We know Madame Casanou's residence.
Uh-huh.
Madame, like the dog. Okay. I want to confront somebody. I was thinking of confronting this guy about the,
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
the translated note that I have. And now that I know what a,
wet cache.
A wet cache is, yes.
Wet cache.
Which is a whip. The whip?
A flip.
Whip. Alright. Wet cache. And let's show him this too. Maybe he'll know something about it.
What do you think
Does
about
this
this?
pattern look familiar to you?
Where did you get that?
You do recognize it then?
I have never seen it before in my life.
You're suspicious.
Are you
I am sure, Mr. Knight.
You're way too suspicious. Bling, 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 bling.
Dr. John didn't seem too thrilled with.
Ah.
So, how is the museum business?
Those who truly seek understanding are few, Mr. Knight. But even one can be an audience.
Yep, sounds about like my shop.
I got nothing else new here other than let's see if we can ask him
Could I
anything
ask
new.
you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
Do you know anything about Veves?
I believe they have something to do with Haitian voodoo, but that is not really my area.
Do you know
I
anything
could listen
about
to
black
Michael Dorn all
voodoo?
day, so.
Yeah.
That sort of
This
viewpoint
part
makes
here
my
for-
work very difficult, Mr. Knight.
He should
I'm not
release an
implying
album.
that
I wonder if
all
he's read
voodoo is
any
evil, but
audiobooks.
there are
That's a
certain
good,
practitioners that use voodoo tools.
Yeah, that's a good question. I would definitely
Darker end.
listen to some of those.
No one that
I'll research.
I am
All right.
familiar with.
You research voodoo,
There
I'll
are one or
research
two
it.
ignorant
Sounds good, sounds
audiobooks.
good.
That is none of my concern. And I do not care to promote a Hollywood interpretation of voodoo by discussing it.
Malia Getty. Have I asked about? I don't
Do
think
you
I've
know
asked.
Should I?
she referred me to your museum?
Many have read about our museum in the newspapers, Mr. Knight.
The
That's a good point.
newspapers. I think that's the only new thing I can glean here. Let's see. Now let's go visit, I still can't mess with this fan. But I want
Gabriel
to.
has no interest in the noisy fan at the moment.
But I do.
There is
See if you
Yeah.
can find a fwet cache.
In the store?
Dr. John.
Yeah.
Come back.
Okay. Let's head back there. I didn't
Hello,
mean to
Dr.
leave.
John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Is
He
that
has,
a wet cache hanging from the ceiling there?
4 audiobooks about Klingons, it looks like.
Oh, about Klingons? Perfect.
Yeah.
I wonder if he reads them as Worf.
don't the Voodoo call a ritual whip a fwet cache?
I found it.
Don't the
You did it!
Even if that were for sale, Gabriel couldn't afford.
I can't afford it. Maybe
Oh,
he'll talk to me about the wet cache.
Could I?
Of course.
Nope. No wet caches. Can I move it?
You could.
They might
tell
not
him,
like it if I move the displays.
Nice fwet cache you have, and they'll be impressed by your knowledge, and he'll invite you
So,
to dinner.
Those who
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a topic I can
Could I ask you some
instigate.
more questions?
Yeah.
Of course. I also
What else does he have here? He's got the what was that pole called? Did you take that
The
note?
totem?
Yeah.
According to Hartridge, that
Oh.
pole in the center of the room is called a potomitan,
What
Everything
else was
has
it?
context now.
Yeah,
an
yeah.
official voodoo.
Funny.
Was that the
A wooden doll.
coffin?
Looks like
I don't remember the name of the
Professor
tiny coffin.
Hartridge said that in Voodoo, a small ritual coffin is called a seke madule.
Sake Madule.
I like these words. These are good words.
They sound good.
I give them 5 stars.
The coffin is empty.
Okay.
It's almost
Even
as
if
loud
that
as your
were for
door.
sale.
I did boost the volume since the last time.
Professor Hartridge said that
Okay.
he's got more. Reminds me of a. That gourd must be an asson.
large, elaborate drums occupy a corner of the museum.
That must be Marie Laveau.
The back wall, and anatomy.
Now, why does that remind me of Grace?
Do you think in the future all subjects will be taught via the form of adventure games?
I wouldn't mind that one tiny bit. That's how I think I learned
Goodbye, Dr.
a lot of things.
Yeah, well, I think it's my retention levels are probably pretty high for a video game
Yeah, it gives you context in which to learn things you may not have ever learned.
Mm-hmm.
Better save. She might kill me.
Yeah, she might take your life.
What's with the midnight dark vignetting around here?
No. Apparently you waited till the dark of night.
This is gonna be fun.
The knocker is firmly attached to the front door.
I mean, this is probably the creepiest thing you've done so far.
The knocker is firmly attached to the front door.
You can't move it. You have to use it.
Yeah, try using it.
Who is it?
I'm writing an article on Voodoo. Magazine subscriptions? I don't really have any good premise to be here. I'll use this one.
I have some fine magazine subscriptions for sale.
I'm sorry, but I'm not interested.
Nobody wants that person on their door. What are you talking
I'm selling pet
There you go.
supplies.
Here we go. She loves pet supplies.
I've got some great pet supplies. Could you cool little doggy?
Castro has everything he needs.
Oh.
Don't you, Castro?
Thanks a lot, Castro.
You blew my cover. Land shark?
Land shark.
You are no Bill Murray.
That must be a reference I don't understand. Was that the one, the golf movie?
No.
I don't know. Okay. Please let me talk to you, Madame Casino. I think that sounds like the most polite thing he could have said. Should have started with that.
Please let me talk to you, Madame Cazanou.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
So you lied to her about 7 times.
Yeah, she wouldn't buy any of them. I
So
can try
now
this again.
you use that brick?
Using that on the door knocker. Using.
What are you thinking, man? You're gonna hit your badge against the door knocker? What are you, some kind of idiot?
She doesn't give me a chance to do anything here.
Try wrong house, maybe. Maybe she'll
Wrong
be so
house. Never
impressed
mind.
by your honesty.
Fine. Good day.
I guess that didn't work. You want to know a secret?
I want hints. I don't know if I want to
This
see.
is one of the parts that they changed in the remake. So I don't know what the hell to do here.
Oh, good. I'm kind of glad for that. We can figure it out together. Throw a brick in
There's
her
no
window.
need to write on that. Using that on the front door.
Yeah. Is there something else around here I can look at? I don't see anything.
There's not much of interest over that way.
Can I kick in her door?
There's not much of.
Try talking to the door.
There's no one outside the house to talk to. There's no.
Okay, there's no one outside
The
the house
front
to
door
talk to.
is solid
Obviously.
hardwood and at least a century. The door frame is a beautiful example of traditional New Orleans architecture.
That is quite beautiful.
Like many New Orleans buildings, this one is accented with ornamental wrought iron.
I'd like to get into wrought iron working.
I bet you
Sounds like a fun medium. It's fun to say.
Wrought iron.
It sounds very, I don't know.
Erotic.
Maybe not erotic. Wrought iron.
Wrought iron.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I did.
I don't remember this dialogue.
It
Was
was
it
a
one of my
message.
messages? Okay.
It was one of your messages.
I should probably pay more attention to Grace. She's a
Probably.
valuable person in my life, and I just don't
She's-
give her the attention that she truly deserves.
She's probably the most intelligent person in the game.
Probably.
I mean, not probably. Definitely.
Definitely. Oh my. Oh right, the interrogation. I forgot.
You son of... Give me back my badge. Now, Knight!
Oh my.
Sure. Thanks for letting me borrow it.
Yeah? Well, you borrowed again in your history. Now, about today. Glad you made it. It'll give you a feel for how I am in action. You know, handling suspects, that sort of thing.
I'm sure it'll be invigorating. Who is this guy, anyway?
Calls himself Crash. He's been an informant for us before, mostly helping us bust small-time pimps and dealers trying to break into the territory. Well, he's been staying invisible during these murders, but we picked him up this morning at Jackson Square. Pushing coke? He knows something. Call it detective's instinct.
Detective's instinct. Got it.
All right, Crash. I want to hear about these murders. Have you been present at the so-called voodoo ritual?
I don't know nothing. I told you.
Oh, come on now, you can tell me. Do you know anyone who's been to these rituals?
Look, I can't say nothing. You gotta let me go, man.
Now, you relax. No one knows you're here. The men who picked you up were plainclothesmen.
Plain clothes, like you could fool them. They know I'm here. They've got ears all over the city. They know everything.
Now, who are they, Crash? Are they the ones doing the murders?
Let me go.
If you're so worried about being detained, start talking. Now, you tell me what I want to hear, and maybe I can get you in the witness protection program. But you have to earn it.
Witness protection? Are you crazy? Don't make me laugh. Jesus, just let me out of here.
Now, come on. Who's behind these murders, Crash? Why are the victims all members of the underworld?
No, that's
By now they know I'm here. I mean, it's different when I'm supposed to come here. Or if I can send a message. Tell him I didn't say nothing.
Christ, he's frickin' useless. Take him back to detaining, would you, Tony?
Seems like he was given all kinds of information. All kinds of clues.
You just have to listen, man.
I tell you, times like this, I'd kill for truth serum and damn the civil rights.
Can I quote you on that?
Huh? Hell no. Damn! We only keep him for 24 hours. Tomorrow morning, I might have to let him go. Sorry it wasn't more exciting. For the book, I mean. Maybe you can punch it up some. You know, what do they call that? Fiction, that's it.
It certainly is. I'll see what I can do.
Blink, 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 bling. Okay,
I think if you had given him his badge yesterday, he wouldn't have been so upset
mad at me?
today.
Well,
Yeah. I'm just
I only
saying,
used it
the wonders,
once.
the wonders of video games.
Yeah. Do I lose points for not returning it? I won't max my score here.
Anything else new? Just work. Sorry I don't have more time to chat, bud.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Okay. Insult him, yeah.
What's the status on the voodoo murders case?
It sure as hell ain't going well. There's a lot of brakes being applied in different areas of the investigation. We're getting some real info on the victims now, and they're not exactly upstanding citizens. I was hoping to get more out of Crash, but he's scared shitless. We'll have to let him go tomorrow morning.
Do you know anything?
Black voodoo? Sounds like a put on to me.
Do you know anything about
animal masks?
I don't think so.
Never ran across.
Do you know
what?
Veves. They're ritualistic patterns used in voodoo.
Maybe I'll show him the completed.
You know what the department says about
Veve.
that night? That voodoo stuff is fake.
Yeah, well, they're wrong. These Veves.
Look, just stop worrying about them, Marks. I don't think they're relevant.
Yeah, not relevant.
What's the status on the...
I told
you. Alright, let's try that.
You know those marks you found around the murder victims? This is a reconstruction of the whole pattern.
That's cute, Gabriel. Almost looks legit. I'm sure our police artists would be amused at your techniques.
Oh. Okay. What else have I got here? don't think he'll make anything
I
of this.
found these strange symbols on Marie Laveau's tomb at St. Louis Cemetery number 1.
I'm sure any extra voodoo stuff you dig up.
Okay, buddy, this guy is seemingly useless at the moment. Phone number?
I have this.
That's nice, but I'm
busy. Night.
Please.
I got
don't know
nothing
if
to
we're
say
gonna
to
get
this
much
guy.
more from this guy.
Can I?
You know what I always did when I was playing this game,
The suit doesn't
and I
open.
felt the pressures of.
I don't know what. Read the newspaper.
I'm gonna hit the road.
I would always go to
Drink beer.
beautiful old Lake Pontchartrain and gaze onto the waters and let their sereneness find a place in my own mind.
Is that
Beautiful,
Gabriel.
serene,
picturesque.
idyllic? Just you, me, and Gabriel. And the quiet, soothing sounds of enhanced MIDI music of the 1990s.
Gorgeous.
And the astounding internet quality of the late 2010s.
Yep, it's 2008 here, and
Gabriel
our
hates
internet.
Let's look at this again. Are you sending me on a wild goose
There
chase?
seems to be a
I don't
bridge
think
there.
so.
It-
Why don't you look at the water's edge?
Lake Punch, but the banks of Lake Punch. Gabriel is on the sand and clay
Gabriel.
shore of Lake. The site is now desert. Gabriel, Gabriel, the site, police, Gabriel, the trees on the banks of the lake are mostly oak and elm, very old.
You having fun?
Getting there.
Gabriel doesn't like to get his hair wet.
Gabriel
Wait, what was she saying there?
Gabriel was just thinking that he could really use a lake, but he doesn't want to get his pockets.
Is that a clue? Is that a clue video game? You're telling me
The
you use
lake
the lake.
doesn't-
The lake
the
doesn't
lake-
operate.
The banks of the lake, there is nothing. The trees don't do that. The grass doesn't do that.
Grass ain't into
The
that.
marks are part of the... The lake is... Gabriel doesn't need to... There's no... Gabriel... There's no...
Am I just missing something? Or am I like clicking
Try
in the wrong
the
place?
Grab option.
On the lake? I thought I tried that.
How about near the lake?
What?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Gabriel is carrying a...
Alright, I got a lump of clay. Alright.
Wow, why did you do that? What
Hey.
the hell are you doing?
Beats the shit out of me.
Those two objects... Those two
Well,
objects...
whatever, you weirdo. I just wanted you to come here and look at the lake.
Gabriel,
It's beautiful.
the clay doesn't...
Clay doesn't work that way.
Those two... Those...
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, yes, please. How do I get out of here?
My mind is serene now. next to the lake.
Ah, the refreshing, calm waves.
Had your weird obsession
Away from
with
the
clay.
Yeah, the noise of the city. Adventure games. Now I have clay.
You need to. You were gonna go to the university again, weren't you?
Yes.
I think that was our last like definite. We know what we're doing part of the game.
Is it?
And
Absolutely.
then after this, we're gonna be back out at sea, in the void of adventure game.
Because this guy needed clay for something?
Oh, goody.
He likes to eat clay.
Clay? Oh, what a weirdo.
Can you tell me
Oh,
anything
you
about
wipe
this?
it on your.
Smear it all over. I'll talk to him.
It was
Mind if I
the
pick your brain?
the
Not
things
if it
from
will
the
get you out
artist,
of
remember?
my office.
What?
The reconstructed whatever. You were gonna show it to him. You told me you were gonna do this, didn't you?
I think so. This.
Yeah.
Can you tell me anything about this pattern?
Wow. Interesting. Very interesting.
Pregnant pause.
Mind if I copy this?
Be my guest.
Great. I'll be right back.
Quick! Break his fish tank. Oh, he's...
Yeah.
Here you go. You know, this is a fascinating veve. You must tell me all about its origin.
Actually, I was hoping you'd tell me. Can you figure out anything about it from the symbols?
Well, some. That's why I wanted a copy. I want to research the design myself. Each of the symbols in the veve represents something, a loa, a place. Where did you get this?
Have you heard of the voodoo murders?
Murder!
No, you're kidding. Really? Then the voodoo is authentic. The newspapers are wrong. Boy, are they wrong.
You think this veve is authentic, then?
Authentic?
All.
Mr. Knight, that's like asking if the Mona Lisa is a painting. Tell you what, I'll look into these symbols myself and see what I can learn about the sect that made this. I'll give you a call when I have more information. You are associated with the police, aren't you?
Absolutely. But I'm, undercover. You can contact me at the St. George's bookshop in the quarter.
All right. Now, I'd like to get started on this if you don't mind.
This is the...
Alright. So he'll get back to me on that. I guess that's it here. It's probably the only top. Yeah, no.
We could ask him more.
Isomar? Still having
Isomar?
internet connections with you.
Yeah.
Issues. Hey Drew, come back!
I'm possessed. The demon.
Get them out! Yeah, okay.
Are we still having a code brown here? Code brown?
Bit of a code brown. It's a bit on and off. It's like a spotted brown.
Yeah. This whole recording is flexed with brown.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some editing.
I'll be going.
Good
day, Mr. Knight.
Alright, I've accomplished much.
This is the...
The answers are heading my way. I got some clay.
Do you want to hear another secret?
Gabriel is carrying a lump of clay from the banks of Lake Pontchartrain.
Is this something, am I like, just, yeah, I guess I'm stumped. Tell me.
I will tell you only this. You now possess all you need to solve the clock puzzle.
I don't like that, because I have no fucking idea. Okay, let's go there.
I don't know if now's the time to solve it, but I think you could solve it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna solve this bitch.
It's my favorite grandson.
Yeah,
Your
Grandma.
own-
I'm busy, Grandma. Don't talk to me. I'll hug you anyway. Okay, Grandma, come on, sit down. Okay.
Gabriel cannot.
It's my arthritis. Slows me down.
What do you think about this,
Does
Grandma?
this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry.
Have I ever shown her the pictures of the
I
murders?
don't know. Just show it to her over and over again.
Gabriel doesn't want to upset his grandmother with that photograph.
He's a very nice guy sometimes, when he's not abusing his friends.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry.
I got this
I
lump
found
of
it in
clay.
my pants.
I've been carrying this dirt around in my pocket. I don't know why yet. I'm sure it'll
Should I
come
be
to me.
concerned, Grandma?
I'm concerned about
I'm going
you,
up.
Enjoy yourself in the attic, Gabriel.
It's time for me to go to the attic, grandmother. Don't come up, no matter what you hear.
Alright, I'm gonna use the clay
Use it.
on the clock. Alright, no. Alright, I'm gonna use the pattern on the clock.
I don't know why that would ever work.
Hey man,
Using that.
adventure games. I don't know why.
I mean, there's some things. I mean, okay, I guess. It is an adventure game. I was gonna say there's some things in adventure games that just will never work, but that's not the case actually.
If I stare at this long enough, I'll figure it out, right?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Like, it's hard for me to, like, what do I have now that I didn't
I'll
have
tell you right now,
before?
it's what you have. It's about what you know.
It's not about what I have, it's about what I know.
Yeah.
God, I don't know shit. Did I get in front? Is there, like, something in the dialogue I'm supposed to be remembering that I obviously don't remember? Because I never pay attention.
Voodoo is the tribal religion of Africa.
We'll just go through all the
name
dialogue again.
Voodoo is actually a
All right,
banner heading
slowly,
under which
word
resides
by word.
The word voodoo may sound familiar to you. What is known in the state? All of the
Cults of African voodoo. Some of these spirits are elementals. This spirit worship is what the height of tribal Africa. In this way, many of the voodoo cults spread. The basis for the voodoo religion, see, Africa is believed by still can't explain some of the real pop now.
Fascinating, guy.
in voodoo.
During a voodoo ceremony, a person being ridden by some of the older original Africa lore include Papanebo or Gede, the lord of death. Agwe, the spirit of water. Tribe-specific lore can have as much or more power as the voodoo temples are called houndfors. They're priests in a voodoo houndfor. There's a ritual circle marked by a center pole called a poto bitan. The ritual circle is prepared with a vele, a pattern of symbols. Each tribe's vele is slightly different, consisting of complex symbols that identify their special thought. During ritual contests, initiates dance under the supervision of a vocal. The use of totems or amulets and markings is not uncommon in ritual African ceremonies.
Mama Lord
Alex.
is
What?
Alex. What is your logic here? Work me through your thought process.
I figured maybe he would have some insight into what these symbols mean. Like, and he just said something about the ritual circle. I know that this is a veve. And I figured that somehow the patterns would line up. I have no idea what the time...
But this is your what? Your grandfather's clock? Your father's clock?
My father's clock? Yeah, I'm not sure. So are they not involved in this evil voodoo sect?
I mean, I haven't seen any evidence to suggest that.
Me either.
Personally.
The only other person that I could know from...
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah, this doesn't mean anything to me.
Doesn't it?
It's not anything.
Doesn't it? Some, doors.
These?
On
This?
the left there? Do those do anything?
Gabriel cannot go in there.
Okay, there's a confessional.
Oh, okay.
The confessional is empty.
Oh.
A meshed window.
May I help you, my child?
What do you know about Madame Casino? Let's start with the.
I'd like to make a confession.
All right, if it will make you feel better.
I've had impure thoughts about a woman I met.
Impure thoughts? You mean thoughts of sexual relations?
You could say that, but worse than what you mean.
Whoa.
Worse? You mean extreme sexual relations?
Well, not involving animals or anything.
Oh, well, I see. Perhaps we should just leave it at that. Pray for forgiveness and say 10 rosaries. Is there anything else? Goodbye.
Bye.
A mesh. The confession.
The
The confessional is empty.
Did he just show up
I guess so.
while I was waiting here? If I leave now, will he show back up? How about I open this?
The panel. The
Priest, where'd you go? Okay, I'm gonna go back in there. Oh, I gotta use the open function.
If I want...
Okay, let's take a peek through that window again.
There's a...
Okay. Alright, let's try and mess with... Oh, there he is.
My child.
Let
Can I ask
me
you
some questions.
The confessional is not the best place for interviews, son. You can contact the parish offices if you need private counseling.
I understand. Thanks, Father.
Is there anything else?
Could you give me a blessing?
Do you feel the need for a blessing, son?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
All right, if it will comfort you.
The priest blesses Gabriel through the confessional window.
Peace be with you, son.
Thank you, Father.
Thanks, buddy.
Nice. Blessing acquired.
I am blessed now. Maybe she'll talk to me.
Try it. Maybe now that you've talked to him about everything, maybe give you another secret option.
Do I have to exit and return? You get...
Maybe you should try the other, maybe there's a different priest over here. A better priest.
The confession. A meshed window. It's a cushion.
May I help you, my child?
No, nothing. Make another confession.
I'd like to make a confession.
All right.
I haven't paid my assistant for 3 months.
Have you had the money?
Nope.
Sounds like a matter for the court, son, not the church. Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Goodbye, then. Peace go with you.
Useless.
Maybe just keep... I mean, that was a different confession. Maybe that's...
Just keep at it till I get something that is pertinent.
Something happens. Yeah, that's how adventure games work, right?
Sometimes. Good, the best ones. I probably have to leave and come back, or do I just hang out in here, you think?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening with that. Can you have to like look at the window and then knock on it 3 times and then he comes with that?
It seemed like when I looked at it, something happened. It might just be like a time thing. I'm just gonna sit here for a while. Sit here and contemplate.
May I help you, my child?
Priests only show up when they want to.
I'd like to make a confession.
All right.
I haven't paid...
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's the same one. Well, I don't know. Maybe go back to what's her name. Maybe that's all you needed was that blessing.
Oh, Madame Casanova.
Oh, wait. Who's that?
Fortune teller.
Before the fortune teller kills you, you better save.
But I don't have any money.
Could I ask you a few questions, Madame Lorelei?
The only
Lorelei.
answers I give are given in my reading. I'm sure your palm would be quite interesting.
Oh yeah. You know what helps me solve puzzles and mysteries?
Come on, boys. Hoopla.
Alcohol.
All
What?
right. So
Hoopla?
we should start solving some mysteries pretty soon, huh?
Yes. The mysteries of life and joy? What? Okay. I'm gonna rob her blind while she's at it.
Madame Lorelei would not have...
Yeah, I know.
Join the dance. Dance the dance of life.
Fine. Let's
Madame
just what? How do I dance with Lorelei?
I gotta warn you too. Skipping through all these dialogues is gonna come back to haunt you, I think.
Ooh, baby, I love the way you move.
Madame Lorelei winks knowingly at Gabriel and twitches her hips.
Yep, she wants me.
You know what to do now.
Now we must make love like animals on the grass. I should take off my own clothes too. I'm going to steal this shawl.
Sell it on the black market.
Thanks, boys.
Gabriel doesn't want to take that out of the park.
Gabriel doesn't want to take that out of the park. Does he want to? Let's try picking up the veil.
There you go. So you want to pick up the veil? Come on, man.
The veil belongs...
Alright, the veil belongs to the fortune teller. The item cannot be read. Should I just return it to her? Let's be a gentleman.
The veil belongs to you.
You can slow down a bit, I
My
think. You know,
veil.
take it easy.
I'm
You got all
always
day.
losing those things.
I don't got
You
all
have
day.
No idea.
Getting old.
Well, darling, you're such a sweetie to return a lady's
That's why we're playing these old video games to
handsome
retain
as
our youth.
Well,
It's not working.
And since you have such
I
a
need it
clear
harder.
interest in fortune telling, let me see your hands. They look so strong. Perhaps they will make both our fortunes clear. No?
I wish something would.
No.
Strong. Yes, and yet so delicate and flexible.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, good. I see a mysterious woman in your immediate future.
Madame Lorelei winks at Gabriel knowingly.
She is a dangerous one. Dark and beautiful. Ah, I see the road of your life forking. And very soon.
Forking, she said?
The blood drains
Folding.
from Madame Lorelei's face in an instant. Sweat beads on her upper lip.
Is she having a stroke?
Oh God! Beware! Beware!
Run! Run, my darling!
What is it about me lately?
Let's kick over this.
Why do that to the boot?
Why do that to the booth?
Gabriel doesn't want to take that out of the park. Gabriel does... Madame Lorelei's booth is deserted.
Well, I scared her off from terrifying palm reading. Because there's dark forces in my future. She's not here. Did I learn something from that?
It was, you know, a fun little vignette.
Did she run over here?
Maybe did you check the whole park? Maybe there's more stuff that's here today that wasn't.
Okay, let's take a little walk around the park.
'Tis a new day after all. Let's embrace life.
Ah, nothing there. Let's walk over here now. Oh.
Smell the fresh air.
Oh,
the grass.
there we go. Oh,
The
there's
exit
Mr. Super Hot Dog Man. How's he doing today? Did he
You
use
mind
that?
if I ask you a few questions?
Yep.
Why?
Because
Oh.
He
You
hasn't
seem to be
moved.
quite a reader.
Yep.
Did you
A
ever read
whole day.
anything by Gabriel Knight?
No.
The vendor is clearly not interested in further conversation.
But I am.
I guess there's nothing more.
I guess you're right. Maybe she ran off
All right.
into the to Catholicism.
Maybe, and maybe she's currently at the Casino residence,
Yes.
and she'll
Exclaiming her fears about my future.
and they'll let you in.
Yes. She knows my darkest secret.
Back to the
Gabriel
confessional.
cannot open or close the...
How about here? The cemetery. I haven't been there in a while.
That's
You know where
true.
I also haven't been to the pub in ages.
Also true. Maybe there's something new here.
The voodoo.
No. Maybe this man knows.
Excuse me,
Maybe
sir.
I like talking to this
You got
guy.
something to say, son?
Mind if I pick your
I do
brain a
too.
minute?
I like his
Go
beard.
ahead. These
And his
folks
head.
ain't in no hurry.
Yeah. Other marked tombs.
What other tombs get marked? Can you show me?
I think I asked that.
No, I ain't
I
one
think
for
so.
naming names. I don't like to encourage that kind of thing. It's distressing to the families, and rightly so. Don't know how that sort of thing gets started. Why folks come to start leaving.
I don't see anything new here. Maybe
Do you
black
know anything
voodoo.
about black voodoo?
Black voodoo? I seen lots of voodoo markings in this cemetery. I seen graves dug up and stuff you don't want to know about stolen from them.
But I do want to know.
Black voodoo? Sounds like a devil of a distinction, you ask me.
Maybe.
Do you know anything?
I don't know what you talk.
I think that's it. Let's see. Anything new that I have that he might have
Does
information
this
on?
mean?
Nope.
Might not be a.
How about some filthy clay?
Yeah, he looks
Does
like a
this
man
mean
that
anything
collects
to you?
clay.
Nope.
It's called clay. It's a wonderful substance.
You can make anything you want out of it.
Bricks.
Could I use the
pots.
clay to like make a mold of something? I don't know. I don't have any ideas. There's something about this at one point. I don't remember.
The mar...
These are Grand's folks.
Grants, folks.
Grand's.
Nothing.
Salut.
Let us venture deeper
Into the graveyard?
into the grave.
Into the
world
grave
of the
every
grave.
day. A little deeper into the grave.
Oh my God.
Oh my Getty.
Malia.
Mr. Knight, what are you doing here?
My family's tomb is here.
Mine too.
I noticed. Subtle.
Well, Mr. Knight,
Subtle?
if there's nothing else.
Don't go. I need to talk to you.
Whoa.
Whatever for.
I can't stop thinking about you.
Whoa.
I've been in your thoughts too. I can see it in your eyes.
Mr. Knight, you don't know anything about me. I'm not in a position to get involved.
I've said that a million times myself, but this is different. I think we both know we can't fight it. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this.
I have so many obligations. My family is very traditional. You wouldn't understand.
Hey, I love tradition. I've seen Fiddler on the Roof 100 times.
This isn't a musical, Mr. Knight. We live in different worlds.
Look, I know you've got more money than God. Do you think I care? Do you think that's why I'm saying this?
No, I don't.
Why don't you come see my world? I have a little bookshop, St. George's on Bourbon.
I know.
See? I knew it. You're crazy about me, too. Come by tonight. Please. My world isn't so bad.
I'm sorry, but there's no place for someone like you in my life. Not now, not ever.
You hate to hear that.
Damn it.
Damn it! That line usually works.
All right, kick down her gravestone.
Yeah. Let me in,
You won't go out with me. I'll dishonor your family's
I'll
tomb.
desecrate your family tomb.
It's locked shut.
It's locked shut. Is this a puzzle that I don't know how to solve?
The plate is locked in position.
This keyhole. I don't have a key. I have no keys. I'll use the
Form one
clay.
from clay.
That doesn't work on the locked plate.
Maybe if it was...
I wish video adventure games would just sometimes say like, you know, that's a good idea, but not.
A lot of them do. Other games have
Really?
done that.
I've never
Yeah.
seen that. They've always treated me like an idiot when I'm having a perfectly reasonable idea behind my actions.
How
We
about
got
tweezers?
a dingle dongle.
That doesn't work.
A dingle
Just from
dongle?
Dane here. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bling bling long bling.
Maybe that's enough.
Blink long bling bling. You mean like something in the world changed?
Yeah, the world has changed.
The tomb door is securely shut against the material.
Okay.
I can feel it in my bones.
I've had this brick for so long.
The tomb doors would be impassive to anything that doesn't.
I feel like I want to do something with this brick.
No, just keep it in your pants. Carry it with you at all times.
Forever.
That.
I mean,
I
how
don't
would a
think that
magnifying glass not work? I just want to magnify it. I want to look a little closer at it.
What is it?
I'm not like trying to bang the magnifying glass onto it. Yeah. The game does treat me like an idiot. It's like, will this fit in the lock hole? No.
This looks like a key. I'll just stick it in here.
Yeah. Okay. I learned something. I learned that Gabriel Knight is obsessed with Madame Getty.
As would any man.
I think that she's the woman that turns into a cheetah in his dream. That's my assumption.
Interesting.
It's hard to tell because she's all pixely in the real world. Maybe he knows about her.
Hello there.
Yeah? Go ahead.
Nothing.
You got nothing, man. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here, man.
You're nothing but a disappointment to me.
What's he doing? What's he doing? That's suspicious.
Oh, he sent the signals. They're gonna kill you now.
Yeah, they're gonna take the
In the
shot. Get
parking
out!
lot.
Get down, Gabriel! Get down! Okay.
Please select your destination icon.
Oh, that's a very official statement.
Yeah.
I feel like I've learned something and I've just forgotten what it was. This is how good I am at,
Let's see what happens. Oh.
What?
I was gonna say back at the bookstore.
Back at the bookstore.
Back at the bookstore.
I was just going to desperately hammer on her door a bit more and see if she'll let me in. Don't you know I need you?
That's never a good move.
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
It works for
I
me
wish
every
you wouldn't wear
time.
that coat outside in June. I could smell you from here.
Oh. I come home just for the insults.
A pleasant conversation.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
I guess you didn't learn anything, did you? There's nothing new to research here.
Could you?
Sure.
I guess not.
I can't.
Okay.
Do you?
Nope.
Can I call the German guy now, or is he still afraid to?
I don't think you can call the German guy.
Call Germany? Am I crazy?
Alright.
So just put it there, and then we'll use the phone. And then we'll look here. 490 923 4333.
Hello.
Gabriel?
What?
Gabriel?
I think it was
Je sais pas.
932.
Qu'est-ce
The wrong number.
Quel?
What?
932, I think.
Yes. Four, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
I'm not calling.
Alright.
Okay.
Move it.
Move it where? Move it where?
Let me think really quick.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
What day is it?
What day is it?
Look at the newspaper. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta pick it up.
Look at it and then use it. Or pick it up.
Times Picayune.
20th, okay.
Dated June 20, 1993. Gabriel scans over an uninteresting front page. Under the cultural events section, there's a notice about a lecture on African religions. The lecture is at Tulane University.
Been there.
Gabriel's horoscope for the day.
Evil eye.
An evil...
Lighten up.
That's it. This lecture and this evil
I'm
eye.
starting to wonder if you do need to open that clock.
No, I don't know how.
This is the...
I have all
do
the
know
clues.
how.
I have.
You have to believe in yourself.
All right. My only thought is mess around with it randomly until
Hold on a
I
second.
somehow gain
Don't
the
leave
solution.
here. You already left.
It's too late.
Go back to the bookstore.
Okay.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh boy, party time.
Didn't you just leave? Maybe I'll the German language book.
Gabriel leaves...
Himmel means heaven. Uh-huh.
Huh. How about the snake book?
Gabriel...
Snakes are legless reptiles. A snake.
Gabriel selects a volume.
Drei Drachen.
Drei Drachen.
Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's what I'll say to the German fellow.
Hey, kids.
Should I sell this
Bruno.
thing to this guy? That's a way to advance something, right?
You're not using the
I just popped
the
in to see if
painting.
you're desperate enough to sell me that painting.
If I sell it for the $100, I can buy the animal mask.
That's true. And you haven't shut up about that dang thing.
Yeah.
How much would you give me for it?
Everywhere you go, animal masks.
Don't yeah, I know. Well, I guess I don't need the money though. Stay out of this, Grace. Shut your goddamn mouth,
you're
Grace.
Serious?
Yeah, I'll let you have it, all right.
Well, I could give you 100. That's all I can let go at the moment, you know.
Gabriel.
Grace, let me...
$100 is such a pathetic amount. It doesn't even barter. Like, I'm gonna do it. It's progress. I feel like it's something. I don't know if this is a game where you can do things that you end up regretting. Anyway, whatever.
It's yours.
Oh,
Gabriel.
you lost the game.
Here's the 100.
You better
It's
take
desperate.
good care
But I
of
got
this,
some
Bruno.
points.
This is not just another of your hip art pieces, you know.
Really? Well, I fully intend to make the most of its display, though not for your sake, I'm sure. At least in my shop, there'll be a chance of someone actually seeing it. I can't believe I actually got it. Just wait until I show Sid.
Nope, just bricks behind it. She's gonna yell at me now.
I don't believe you.
It's just a painting, Grace. There are things I have to do.
I have to buy a crocodile head. Don't you understand? You don't understand me, Grace. You never did.
Wait, before you go. Oh,
I
jeez.
can't cancel it.
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Don't hurry back on my account.
She really hates me now. I don't blame her.
All right, do whatever you want to do.
Don't leave. You can't leave. Hold on.
Oh, joy.
There is nothing to...
Oh, there's nothing open and close there.
I was gonna suggest. I mean, yeah, maybe take a little closer look at those books.
A closer look at those books.
That shelf holds used copies of the Dime Strife series. secrets of unsolved ancient UFO mysteries and such. They just leap out the door. Grace's coat is a simple but classic trench coat.
Oh, is this just for flavor? What do we?
The top shelf contains a set of German books that once belonged to Gabriel's grandfather.
Oh, belongs to his grandfather. Yeah, Drei Drachen.
Gabriel.
Drei Drachen.
Is this the clue?
Drei Drachen kriechen.
3 dragons creak in my schlaf.
Wollen sie lebendig
The seal woolen.
Atems, gespaltener Zunge.
Okay. I'm gonna go buy an animal mask.
Let's do it!
I'll be back.
Yeah! What kind of animal mask would you buy?
Hi.
Probably an alligator.
Yeah.
I had this alligator puppet when I was a kid. It was like one of my favorite things.
Alligator's pretty good, I guess.
$100 in cash. That's the most money Gabriel had in his pockets in 2 years.
I like owls. An owl mask would be pretty cool.
Probably be easier to see out of.
I have $100. You still want to sell that crocodile mask?
That's $100, sure enough. The mask, it's yours, sir.
Yes, sir. I got it. I'm gonna hear that sweet, sweet chime sound. Any second now.
Unless this is completely unrelated. It's just for your personal collection.
This is for me.
Yeah, you go. Careful it don't bite you now.
Sometimes you just need a gift for yourself.
Give me something nice. Ah, there it is. Oh, I love that sound.
A free bottle of Master Gambling Oil.
That's what I was really
The
looking
sign
for.
said I could get Lady Luck oil instead.
Well, I wasn't thinking a man as young as you would be needing that kind of remedying. But if you's having problems with your...
Oh, that's all right. Believe me, I don't need it. I'll just stick with this. Thanks, anyway.
Of course, it ain't none of my business if you do need it.
I don't need it.
Of course you don't.
Blink, 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 blink. Okay. Hey,
Double
look
blink.
at that.
Double planks.
The small bottle is labeled Master Gambling Oil. The crocodile mask is made of genuine crocodile head. It looks
Genuine
heavy,
crocodile
hot,
head.
and smelly. The mask has... The oil is better. The label reads Master Gambling Oil.
I like this thing without the head.
And I thought he was funny looking before.
I wonder if we're friends now. I gave him $100.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
I'm a customer.
I don't know. Tell me anything at all.
Anything at all.
Tell me about it. How did you get into this kind of business?
Why should I discuss...
Because I'm your favorite customer.
I just gave you $100, mister.
Doesn't that mean
You should do
anything
whatever
to you?
I tell you to. Oh yeah, give her the mask.
I'll wear the mask. Surprise, Madame Casano!
Scared to death.
I am the crocodile from your dreams. I guess I was thinking I could give her the oil. Maybe that she'll like that. Never mind.
That's an interesting.
Gabriel, like
Nothing. There was nothing new.
Gabriel, my love.
Wish I could
Nice
say
to
the
see you
same,
too,
Grandma.
Granny.
Make yourself at home, son.
First, let us embrace. The embrace a child gives to his grandmother. Now look at my crocodile mask.
Does this mean anything to you, Grain?
Sorry.
It's a crocodile. They live in fresh water, and it's an alligator, isn't it?
Why put the oil there?
Sorry.
What are you doing?
I was gonna smear
Oiling up
gambling
Grandma?
oil on Grandma. Alright.
Maybe you need to oil the clock, and then
Yes. Ingenious.
smoothly swing open.
I knew you knew what you were doing. Here we go. You ready?
Using that on the clock won't help.
That won't help.
Using... Nothing happens.
I wish I could. I just don't want to hear her say this anymore. I want to read it and then be able to process it in my brain
Just
instead
close
of
your
like
eyes
having to
and listen.
listen,
Every word,
listen, listen.
every word.
A 6 symbols surround the face of the clock. A sun, and reindeer, and a dragon.
My brain is so ADD that as she's speaking, like I forget the previous word that she just said. Should I remember those symbols, you think, though? A sun, sword, sun, angel, noose, eclipse, dragon. I mean, I recognize I don't know what... It's a clock, right? It's a magic clock.
Is it magic?
It's a beautiful piece of technology that
This was what your grandfather's.
it's me.
So let's say it's your grandfather's.
Okay. Dry rockin'. Yeah, hiya. Okay. Oh. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright.
Focus all your energy. Slowly.
Here, oh.
It's like
The face of the...
It's like threading the needle, man.
Yeah. Alright, go.
Get it right in there. Come on.
There.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna see if that does it.
Granddaddy, you old fox.
Okay.
You did it.
Dry rockin', that's it.
You solved the mystery. Good job.
Yeah, all this time I had all the information.
Yes.
Well, let's get out of
Read
here.
All the information. Okay.
Anybody here?
That's just... What?
Anybody here? Guess not.
I'm just joking. Let's get out of here.
No, you can only open it once.
Did you make that sound? It sounded like you made
I
that
did not.
sound.
I thought you made that.
I gotta hear that. Sweet. First, I want to look at this.
The photo, probably at least 50 years old, shows
Yeah.
two young men standing with an older man outside the castle.
I wonder who they are.
that.
It's an old letter on fancy paper.
I remember something about love letters, somebody writing, talking about something or another.
Gabriel doesn't want to take the clock.
He hates the clock.
You know, Gabriel, we could have
That's all
just
it stands
smashed this clock open. I mean, things could be so
But
much
the
easier.
answers are right in front of you the whole
The
time.
back of the photo has the
Yeah, you're right. I should have
following
figured that one out.
Schloss Ritter, 1925.
I mean, at one point you were saying, you were thinking about the relevance of Dry Draken and how
Yeah.
it was showing up so often.
I thought about that a
While
lot.
on the screen of
I
the
wish they had
clock,
specified
you were
this is
literally
your
looking
grandfather's clock or something like that at some point.
I think the grandmother said something at one point, but
Did she? Okay.
no, I think so. But I mean, yes, it is vague.
Well, we did it. I don't feel proud, but I feel a sense of relief.
Well, that's good, I guess.
It's like the sword has finally dropped.
The back of the photo has the following written on it. Schloss
Ritter. Now I have a reason to call him.
1925.
That was a long time ago. Is this the letter?
The letter is written in
1925
German,
years ago.
But Gabriel determines what he can about it. It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the reoccurring words strewn throughout the letter is the word Schattenjäger. The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of quill-tipped bold strokes. and
Bold
underlining.
strokes.
You ever have a Schottenjäger bomb?
Schlattenjäger?
Schottenjäger bomb?
Schlattenjäger?
Pretty good. Schottenjäger bomb?
Boom. I've had it as a suppository.
Okay. You really shat all over my joke there. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
That's it. Take a load off.
Can we talk?
Of course.
Heinz Ritter, Wolfgang Ritter.
Do you know... Do you know anyone named Heinz
Oh
Ritter?
man, you're dingling all over the
Heinz
place.
Ritter. Oh, Gabriel. Where did
It's all
you
those
hear that name?
Schlattenjägers.
I found a letter in Granddaddy's closet.
Schottenjäger bomb.
I promised I'd never tell you or your father. But I suppose it doesn't matter now.
Tell me, Gran.
Tell
Your
me.
granddad's
Your
name
grandfather was a
Heinz
Nazi.
Ritter before he came to America. He changed it to Harrison Knight legally when he arrived.
What changed here? Nothing? Wait. Schlattenjäger.
Have you ever
All kinds
heard
of
of a
Schottenjäger.
Schottenjäger? Schottenjäger. How odd, Gabriel. I haven't heard that word in years. My goodness, you've given me a chill. Your granddad used to say that sometimes in his sleep.
Oh my.
Really?
Oh,
Do you know what it
Schottenjäger.
means?
No, I'm afraid
When
not.
we were making love.
I asked him about it once. I don't think he answered me. Odd.
Thanks, Gran.
Well, I happen to have a German to English dictionary back at my store. But I can only look up words randomly.
It only has 4 words in it. That's
the problem.
That's what makes it such a rare book.
Why did Granddad change his name?
I don't know. I tried to ask him about his family, his life before America, but he didn't want to talk about it. He never even told me about his name change. I found out one day when I saw his passport in a drawer. Since he obviously found it painful, I never questioned him about it. But I'm sure it wasn't trouble with the law. Your granddad was the best man I ever knew.
Didn't Granddad ever say anything about his past or his family?
Only that his family was crazy, and that he never wanted to see them again. He believed in some family curse, thought that he could spare Philip and Philip's children from what he called old nightmares. Whatever Harrison wanted to spare you, though, it cost him plenty. He never did sleep well, and he would often get a far-away, guilty look in his eyes. He was wrestling with something he thought he should be doing, someplace he thought he ought to be. I don't know how he could think that he should be anywhere but with me and our child. It's a terrible way to live.
Let's see if this
Do
got
you
anything
know
else.
anything else about Heinz Ritter?
I've told you all I know about your granddad's past.
Do you know?
As I said, your granddad's surname was originally
now she
Ritter.
knows.
Yeah.
I never learned much about his family, but from things he said, I always thought he had a brother back in Germany. I don't know if Wolfgang Ritter is related to your granddad or not.
Do you know?
I don't know.
Tell me about.
Oops. I meant to
You
compliment her.
know, you get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
Now let's talk about murder.
Oh.
Bye.
You want to show her some of that stuff?
It's just murder stuff? Oh, the stuff
Yeah,
I just
show her
picked
that
up.
picture.
Yeah.
Look at
yeah,
it.
yeah. What does this mean to you?
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
That one in the middle is your grandfather. Those other two, I don't know.
Perhaps Wolfgang Ritter? Does this lump of clay mean anything to you, Grandma? Because it doesn't mean anything to me, and I don't know why I picked it up.
Does this mean anything
I
to you,
felt
Gran?
compelled to pick it up.
Sorry, no, Gabriel.
I just like the feeling of wet clay in my pocket.
I've seen so many items worth so much valuable items, but I didn't pick any of them up. But this lump of clay, I couldn't resist.
I was drawn to it.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
No, dear.
Grandma, you don't know.
Oh, you could tell in her voice.
Yeah, she's lying.
It's a
isn't she?
sex letter.
Does this mean anything?
No, dear.
It's that little stutter,
I'm
that
afraid
hesitation.
I don't speak a word of German.
And don't look it up.
Whatever you do.
Give me that, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
Gran, I better get going.
All right, dear.
Walk a little slower next time.
Yeah, a little bit slower.
I like how he just runs out the door too. Like,
I think it's because I have the speed up. Whoa, speed option is a metal
man.
plate now.
No more touching.
What does this do? What does hide icon do? Uh-oh, I wish I didn't do that. Icon up. Voice
Oh,
on.
I think it's either the icon will always be present, like if you click it, it's just always there. See?
Oh, I see. So this is the icon. Okay.
Yeah, the icon. Find the icon.
To the bookstore to call Wolfgang Ritter.
Yeah, maybe now that he's not some random German man.
Yeah, now
great.
he might be related to me.
I wish you wouldn't wear
It's
that
my
coat outside in June. I could smell you
great
from
uncle.
here.
Gabriel cannot.
Yeah, I could smell myself from here.
Doop-da-doo.
Wolfgang Ritter. Okay, just put that there. Can you read that number from here?
I remember the last 3 digits. 4 digits.
4909324.
Yeah, there you go.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
I'm looking for Wolfgang Ritter.
Oh, you called?
Ja, einen Moment.
Yeah, is this Gabriel on the phone?
This is Gabriel Knight. Why are you calling me, Mr. Ritter?
I have been having premonitions of great danger for you, Gabriel. You must leave New Orleans this very day.
What the hell are you talking about?
It is hard to explain on the phone. I have had senses, feelings about you. It took me a long time to have you tracked down. I had a sense that Heinz had a grandson, but until these dreams started, I did not know if I should contact you.
You say you're related to my grandfather?
Yes, Heinz was my brother.
Aha, he's
There's
my
much about the family
great
that you
uncle.
should know, Gabriel.
Yes.
Come to Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. It is our family home. I will tell you everything.
Am I going to Germany?
You must come.
But I don't have any
You're
money.
going to Germany.
Danger there.
Look, I appreciate the family spirit and all, but frankly, I don't know you from Adam, and I'm not going to fly off to Germany, even if I could afford it.
Gabriel, please. If you won't listen, at least let me send you something.
Okay.
It is a journal from one of your ancestors. Promise me you will read it.
Well, I'm pretty busy.
Please, Gabriel, you are the last of our line. I am too old to carry on. You are our last hope. Please, for your family, read the journal.
All right, I'll look at it.
Good. Now be careful and come to me as soon as you can. Goodbye.
Bling, 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 bling.
Dingling up a storm.
I'm all dingly. Feeling all dingly. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
I have this newfound confidence after solving that incredibly difficult clock puzzle.
you did.
I did.
You solved it all by yourself.
I did it all by myself.
Using your staggering intellect.
Yes.
You
A
put together
severe intellect. I frighten myself sometimes.
a dominating intellect.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Have you seen my intellect?
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No.
I don't think so.
No, but it has a nice ring, doesn't it? Schottenjäger.
Maybe she'll research it.
Could you do...
Sure.
Oh.
I can't...
Okay.
I can't think of Schottenjäger.
Nope.
I've had too much Schottenjäger.
Tell me about
Research
What else do you...
Oreo cookies for me.
Just tell me anything at all.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and
No,
classics.
that's the same thing. Tell me anything else.
Suit yourself.
Anything else at all. Alright, maybe I can find Schottenjäger in this German to English dictionary.
Gabriel.
Let's see.
Search the dictionary.
Himmel.
These books are useless now.
Yeah. What a terrible bookstore.
See, you remember because the snakes and the snakes mean dragon. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah,
Dragon.
There's so many clues to help you with that clock puzzle.
Too many clues. I think, yeah, there were so many red herrings on the clock puzzle, though. I think that's what was throwing me off. Like, all the other symbols.
Yeah, I think you have to... I think it's when you really have to, like... They needed to hammer home the fact that it's your grandfather's clock.
Grandfather's clock? Yeah, I had no idea
has
that it was my grandfather's clock.
No relation to the other, the voodoo stuff.
Voyrigen.
I just wanted to hear that poem again. But no, I didn't. No? I think I just clicked through it a little too fast.
Voyrigen.
Oh, you did.
Voyrigen. Let's have some coffee.
Gabriel.
Gabriel can't pick up the coffee, but he can pick up the coffee pot, which goes to pick up the coffee.
Gabriel, yeah.
Good coffee.
Right. I think I've solved every puzzle in this game.
I think so.
What do you think?
Shut it down. We've beaten it.
Shut it down.
Got some things I need to do.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Maybe go to the lookout.
The lookout? Oops, that's not the lookout. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be. I don't want to be here. I haven't been to the lookout in a long time. It's beautiful here. It's so nice. It's so
lookout.
This.
Let us research these buildings and their history. They're also impotent.
Impotent?
They're impotent buildings. I I think you're onto something. Oh, who's that?
This is drifting to the left as well.
That's weird. But it's not doing it any other times you have your cursor present, right?
No.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's
Who is that?
like, I don't know. Is that Madam Lemon?
Lemons? Madam Lemons?
Lemon? Lorelei. That was her name, right?
I don't remember.
All right, let's go. Let's go find out who the filthy
Can you
imposter is.
Do anything though when you're looking through those things?
Can I?
Can you?
Can I?
But can you?
I cannot.
You have like a little icon though, don't you?
No.
Like the cogs were there for like a second.
That's when I clicked.
Oh, okay.
Who is
Well,
that?
I have no idea. I guess let's go.
Does she have
hunt them
leg
down.
warmers on? Is that what I'm seeing? Bare feet, leg warmers?
I can't tell. Is that a man or woman? I don't know.
I think it looks like a man wearing Madame Lorelei's red
Marrying
sash.
a woman?
A man marrying a woman.
Oh my god, it's worse than I thought.
I know. What is this country coming to?
Barbaric.
Old man. Who are you? I'm going to observe them first.
It appears that
Oh,
Madame
it is Madame
Lorelei
Lorelei.
has returned.
Doesn't it look like she's got like a 5 o'clock shadow?
Yeah, it kind of does. She's also. I can't. Yeah.
It's just not her
Wide
best angle.
shoulders.
Back.
Yeah.
You know, you really freaked me out running off like that. Yoo-hoo! Anybody home?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Stay away from Margaghetti, or you shall pay with your life.
What? Did I absorb her into myself? Oh my dear God in heaven. What is going on? I feel... Well, I better go visit Madame Getty to see what happens.
No, she said stay away from her.
Yeah, but who listens to things that tell you to do things? I sure don't.
Ah.
I don't have anything new to visit. What's her name? The old lady, do I?
Man, I don't know. I have a feeling that it just you're gonna get another dialogue option at some point randomly that'll let you visit her.
Yeah, I'll learn some tiny bit of information, and then
'Cause
when
I'm
I
pretty
visit
sure
next
that-
time, I'll be able to.
I'm pretty sure the method you used to see her in the version that I
Oh,
played
it's
is
you. Miss Getty is not at home, sir. Can you tell me where she is? It's very important. She's visiting her mother's grave, Mr. Knight. Something even you can't be tasteless enough.
Oh, I absolutely do. Better get myself to the graveyard.
I think you've already visited her there.
Oh. And then where did she go? This guy was doing something, right? Wasn't he like researching something?
It was, but
Is
I
he-
think he's.
It's probably tomorrow
it
that
might
he'll be
worth
done.
talking to him. I don't know. Maybe we missed something. A crucial dingle dongle.
I need my dingle dongles.
Mr. Knight.
Give me
You're
the dingle
back.
dongle.
Oh, goody.
Do you have any dingle dongles for me, sir?
Hand him over.
I need.
And if I pick your brain?
Not if...
Not if it would get you out of my office.
Have you
Schottenjäger.
ever heard of a
Here we go. He's gonna have all the answers.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, Mr. Knight.
I guess not.
Ugug.
Human sacrifices. That.
Can you tell me
blue
anything
for a
about
reason?
that Veve I showed you?
I told you I would research it, Mr. Knight. When I have anything concrete, I'll let you...
Alright, thanks, buddy. He'll probably leave a message.
Tell me.
I wouldn't dwell on it most.
Okay.
Tell me again how
I'd really
heterosexual
like
you
to...
are.
There have been several articles written about me, Mr. Knight, as well as blurbs on my book jackets. If you want a biography, read.
I don't read, sir. I may own a bookstore, but I do not read.
I'm illiterate, despite being a writer professionally.
Have you ever heard of automated dictation? It's the future. Nobody reads anymore. Nobody writes.
Print is dead.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about video tutorials. Boy, do I hate them. Okay.
Do you know anything? I'm not.
I don't think he's got anything. Oh, maybe I could show him my awesome alligator head.
Can
The
you
way
tell me
you,
anything about this?
No, I'm afraid I can't.
The way you play adventure games makes me think that you ask me questions sometimes and then just completely ignore what I say afterwards.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Can you tell me anything about this?
No, I'm afraid I can't.
It's my grandpa.
Well, I better visit the crime scene again.
Clear your head.
Yeah.
Be still like the water.
There's just something about the splash of blood on the sand. It's just such a natural pattern.
And the way that the police barely protected it from
Yeah.
interference.
Look at how sloppily they just throw this police line up
Yeah.
on this tree.
We'll just leave this human blood.
The birds
all
will
over the
clean it
place.
up.
Yeah.
I'll just walk into it. Here, let's mix it up. I just want to hear her say it's very large sand again.
There's no...
No, you can't.
I'll never hear it again.
You are denied. You should have appreciated it more.
It's very large sand.
This is the...
That's the last page of the inventory.
Honestly, I'm as lost as you are. Maybe let's see where we haven't been today, huh?
Where haven't we been today?
We've been to all these places.
We haven't been to... I guess we kind of went here, but we didn't really talk to them. I haven't done anything at the Napoleon House yet.
Right.
But there's still no
I don't
real
think
reason to be
we've,
here.
Been to the Moon Glade, whatever her name is.
The Moonglade? Oh yeah, Madam Moonbeam, Miss
Yeah,
Moonbeam.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Moon Unit.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Someone called me a Peckerwood. Street musicians.
Tell me about the street musicians around here.
Don't know what else I could say.
Tell me everything. Tell me anything at all.
Do you know
This
anything
guy looks
about
like he knows
Vevey's?
about.
Never heard of it.
Ask him about a Schottenjäger bomb. I'm sure as a bartender
Have you
he
ever
would.
heard of a Schottenjäger?
No.
Never heard of it.
He's useless. This is a shitty bartender. Even though he's my best friend, apparently.
Look at that gorgeous mustache. He has,
Do you
too.
know anything
It's
about
impressive.
Black
I wish I could
voodoo?
grow mine like.
Black voodoo? Nah.
I'm more impressed with the
I prefer not to
hair, I
think
think.
about that kind of stuff personally.
Yeah, there's-
Crime, perversion, weirdos. Just makes me depressed.
This bow tie's nice too. I should dress.
I'm
up
just
as a
very
Halloween.
attracted to that man. I don't know why.
He's just the best character in the game. That's all
Yeah.
I'll say.
So who are you? Who are you supposed to be for Halloween? Oh, I'm the bartender at Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers.
You know.
I don't think there's anything new here. I don't think there's anything new here. I have no context to speak to any of these individuals. I'll try to scare them with a voodoo mask.
Yeah.
Does this mean
No.
It's
Does
a
this
crocodile.
mean any- Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
It's an alligator. It lives. That's it.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
Another senseless murder.
Yeah.
Well, I got some clay. How
I
about
see him
this?
every day.
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
I better try everything.
Good
Does
idea.
this mean anything to you?
Not.
Gabriel doesn't...
Gabriel
Gabriel is carrying a lump of clay from the banks of Lake Pontchartrain.
I'm sure somebody said something about clay from Pan Pontchartrain at some point, but I don't remember. Words.
I don't think so.
I've heard Pontchartrain mentioned many, many times.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And where's Madame Moonbeam?
It's
Madame
the
Moon Unit.
glass crystal ball.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Really? Boy, you are amazing.
Walk, sit.
and slow.
I do like that shadow that appears. That's a good
Yeah.
little detail.
That was a pretty good effect.
Just wish that they had given her more of a face.
I like their
Faceless
facelessness. I don't know.
monstrosities. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it.
The
Very,
vagueness. You get to fill in your own details until you click on them to talk to them.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Of course, Seeker.
And the way their mouths kind of like, I don't know. Big fan.
Schottenjäger.
Have you ever heard the word Schottenjäger?
I don't know anything about that.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
It is the oldest, darkest heart of voodoo.
Oh?
Do you know any...
There are some things it is better not to know about, Monsieur Knight.
Do you know any...
There are...
What? I don't think there's anything else new here.
Is that? I think.
What's the snake?
Well, the Gree. Did you talk about that?
I believe so.
Give me an example of a Gree.
All right. Here's an old one.
So you gonna tell me something about clay?
And some brimstone to a crossroads at midnight.
Maybe.
Light the brimstone with a match, and a spirit will come and give you advice in gambling.
This is the same one she gave me last time.
Oh, is it?
Give me an...
Yeah.
Here's an old hoodoo Dr. Gree-Gree.
This one's different.
Place a dime under your client's tongue, and if the client is under a spell of any kind, the dime will turn black.
Oh my
Give me an example of a Gree.
To send someone away, take a rotten egg and write that person's name on it 9 times. You can also write on it where you want to send that person to. Take it and throw it against his door at midnight.
That sounds like fun.
We should try that.
Give me an example of a Gree.
Here's a nasty one. To kill someone, get a sock or a shoe that belongs to that person. Put
Here we go.
graveyard dirt in it and bury it under their front steps.
Does that work?
I don't know. I never tried it.
I like this woman. She just likes talking about it.
Give me an example of a Gree.
To ensure the safety of your child, cut a lock of its hair while it is still a baby and keep it with you. The child must have all its hair before it can die.
These are
Of course.
interesting.
They're very old. The Gree-Gree that I prepare is much more powerful, I can assure you, but I don't give out those secrets.
Oh.
Oh.
Give me an...
All right.
I think that's
Here's
it.
an
Okay,
old...
so it's the same. Well, that's interesting.
Tell me about you.
Yeah.
Do you think she knows Madame Casanova?
What kind of people come to see you?
Seekers out.
Maybe.
How'd you
Tell
get
me
it?
I
anything at
trained in
all.
the voodoo arts for many years with the great Queen Tabitha.
Really? Who's she?
You have never heard of her? For shame. I can see you know little of the world of magic.
It's true.
I'm beginning to get that impression, yes.
What else do you do? Do you have hobbies?
Do you do anything else?
I am a voodoo yen, and that is plenty. It takes much spiritual effort.
I'm also into yoga.
How many voodoo yens are there?
No one knows exactly. Many practice in secret. There are probably hundreds. But of course the level and the power of the voodoo yens differ greatly, depending on their training and natural gifts.
Tell me anything at all.
Tell me anything at all.
I haven't always lived in New Orleans. I came here from Kansas as a young woman.
You gotta say it from the diaphragm.
Definitely.
Tell me anything at all.
I began studying voodoo more than 20 years ago. There.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe we should show her a grisly photo of death.
Haven't I shown this to her?
Maybe, but it's fun to show.
Are you
to her.
sure you can't tell me anything about this photo?
I'd rather not look at it again.
Look at it!
What do you know?
It gets me off when people look at dead bodies.
Yikes.
Does this mean anything to you?
Why, is that the mud from Lake
I can be of no
Pontchartrain?
help to
I recognize it from its greenish blue hue.
Does this mean anything to you?
Yes, but we don't use those anymore.
Oh, that's boring.
Does this...
How about, did I show her the completed?
I don't think so. You just got it today.
Does this mean anything to you?
These are
Oh.
magic symbols.
I think she said this last time.
Magic.
Really? Have you seen them before?
Nope.
No.
Then how do you...
How do you know the many?
My eye.
Uh-huh.
She said that when I showed her the partially completed version.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. How about I show her the snakeskin that I stole from her?
Magentia.
Oh.
Maybe the other
How about
scale
these
now.
tweezers?
Maybe now that a day's passed.
Does this mean anything to you?
Wait. Your tweezers became
I
paper?
can be of no help to you, Seeker.
Or they're maybe really big tweezers. Look at the size of them. They're novelty tweezers this whole time.
Look at the size of those tweezers.
Does this mean anything to you?
I could have mixed you a much more effective potion than
Oh, maybe
that.
she will. Maybe she will.
But
Go
it would
ahead.
have cost me, right?
The earth does not give up her gifts
Oh.
without cost.
Yeah, I've known a few women who felt the same way.
So here's maybe you need to go back to the church. Confess to
Well,
the
I guess
priest
I'll be
and
gone.
then see if you can maybe
May the protection of the snake god
get in
go
there.
with you.
Snake
get
god.
into the church's church hall.
Be
Get into
ordained
the
as
church
a
hall.
as a minister.
Yeah, very quickly. And then you know.
Maybe if I
Do the
show the
rest.
priest some voodoo stuff,
Voodoo stuff.
terrify him into submission. I don't know.
I like it.
Why leave that?
Why leave that in
Those
the
two-
catfish? No, those two objects do not go together. Can I use the clay with anything I
Those-
have?
Those.
What
Maybe
was
the
this again?
magnifying glass
The
is what it
gambling thing. Huh?
Oh my.
I guess confession.
I'd like...
All right.
Confess.
Some people say I'm a selfish person, Father.
We can always strive to improve ourselves. Patterns can be broken.
Yes. Thank you, Father.
Is there anything else?
Mm.
Goodbye.
Anything at all. Was that your confession?
That was my confession. I'm a selfish
That was
person.
barely a confession. Let's try another one. Oh.
Oh God.
You sure any you sure have to leave to do that?
May I help you,
Okay,
my
keep talking.
child?
Oh.
Give me all your money.
Could you give me a blessing?
Are you in trouble, my child?
Is the Pope... yeah. You could say that, Father.
Then I hope this helps.
The priest blesses Gabriel through the confessional window.
Peace be with you, son.
Thank you, Father.
So there's no priest behind the window, she says.
The confessional is
Which
empty.
is strange, but
Isn't
There
it?
does not
He sort of
seem to be
magically
a
appears.
priest behind
yeah.
the window
So maybe
right now.
now you can go into that room.
Gabriel cannot go in there. That's the priest part of the confessionals.
Well,
Maybe there's something new in the park. No. Buy some hot dogs from hot dog vendor, baby.
Soulful and smooth.
Oh, something's happening. Is it the GK? I cannot interact presently.
Uh-oh.
But
You broke the game.
I don't know what's happening.
You broke the game!
I don't know what's happening.
Are you sure you can't do anything?
I guess I did just break the game.
Okay.
Gabriel?
Maybe we,
Hey, I'll ask.
Whoa, what?
The
Oh.
other...
Maybe we missed something at the police station.
Alright, I'll head back there.
Maybe you can ask for permission to raid Casino.
Yeah.
Casino Lane.
I need a warrant for Madame Casino.
Exactly.
I heard screams.
Yeah.
Let's talk to the front desk man. Because I like his
I'm
voice.
Front desk man.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Schottenjäger.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
Can't say that I have, but it sounds dirty.
Do you know anything about Veve?
Reve's? Never heard of it.
No, actually.
I don't think he's got anything.
I think you might be right.
Luckily, I have free reign of this place now. Because I'm a cop.
There's a temperature gauge on the wall near Mosley's office. It's in a locked cage. They must be concerned about the budget. Gabriel scans the bulletin board and sees a lot of bad photographs and worse writing.
Let's go talk to Mosley. Hello, Detective.
Detective Mosley. Hard at work, I see.
Knight, come on in.
I have this.
That's...
I have these.
I found this.
I have this.
I have this. I have this.
I have this. I have
I
this.
have this too.
You know
What was
those
that?
marks you found around the...
I've already done this.
You already showed it. Let's maybe use our words and talk. Man to
Can I ask you
man.
about some stuff? You're the writer. Ask away.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No. Ha! Is that anything like a Chuck Yeager?
I don't think there's any relation.
There's really not a lot here, is there?
Have you ever called the hair club for men?
I'd rather have no hair than your hair, Knight.
Oh.
So how'd you ever find anything in this office? It looks like ground zero.
Hey, I get my job done. I'm a detective, not Betty Crocker.
Oh.
Trying for a real estate job with that coat?
No. Are you trying out for a janitorial job with that hair?
Oh.
Are those
Back
new
in the
shoes?
90s, it was
What are
illegal
those,
to have
hush
long hair.
puppies? Kind of a mud brown suede kind of a thing?
Hey, I'm on my feet all day, all right? Is that okay with you?
Mostly. I'm being perfectly sincere.
Yeah, you and my grandmother. Right.
Yeah, I got nothing from this guy.
You know, you have a unique way of wearing clothes that's, well, the way they hang, kind of pleating over that stomach of yours, drooping off of your butt.
We can't all have the body of a 12-year-old like you.
Oh. Push Mosley.
This is not a men's encounter group.
Men's encounter group. Is that a thing? Was that a thing in the 90s?
Not me.
Must
I've
have been.
seen how Mosley organizes
Or men
stuff.
would push each other.
Art prints of the mall variety. An intercom. How high-tech. A microwave. If Gabriel knows Mosley, it's used exclusively for frozen corn dogs. Mosley's office looks a lot like his room at college.
Oh, they went to college together.
They went to collage
That's funny.
together.
That window.
Collage.
Mosley's office looks.
You know,
Lots of
the
unsolved
writer
cases,
slash cop college.
Mosley must have 1 million of them. Mosley's bookcase holds old magazines and binders.
Yeah.
Mosley's phone. Gabriel doesn't want to use. That doesn't work that way.
Computers don't work that way. You don't use them. You put post-it notes on them, see?
Of course. They're post-it note holders.
How about...
Objects.
What? No, lady, shut up.
I have that photo of you graduating from the police academy.
Yeah, my mom loves that one.
Oh, here, take it back.
This might be a dead end.
I have that murder photo you left for me.
Good. Just don't let anybody know I gave it to you.
I wouldn't show it to a soul.
Showing it to everybody, even my grandma. Yeah, okay, let's get the hell out of here. Mosley.
I'm gonna hit the road.
Maybe I'll go to the Voodoo Museum.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You gotta do something.
Maybe he likes my
Hello, Dr.
alligator
John.
head. He'll
Glad
want to
you
buy
could
it from
return
me.
to us, Mr. Knight.
For $200, I'll make a profit. For once in my pathetic life. Maybe he'll buy this balm, this gambling balm.
Mm-hmm. He's
Does
a big
this mean
gambler.
anything to you?
It looks like a simple hoodoo potion to me. Such things are easy to obtain in the French Quarter.
Useful knowledge. How about this mud I
Does
found?
this mean anything to you?
I cannot say.
He can't say, or he won't say.
He
I think
won't
I've
say.
said that before.
What do you think of my crocodile mask?
Nice.
Thank you. I gotta use this for something. I have no context for this thing.
You will. Someday.
Someday. I've shown him this and he won't say anything, right?
Are you sure?
I am sure.
He is sure.
Are you sure? I'm not sure. Let's
Even if
maybe he's got new wishes to make.
I wish Malia was permanently grafted to my thighs.
That does not sound like a healthy relationship.
Yeah, that sounds... Yes. Difficult.
Let's see. I've looked
That
at everything.
gourd must...
even
I want to translate that letter right. What if I tried using the letter on the German-English dictionary?
Goodbye, Dr. John.
Well, that's a thought.
Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
Bye.
Why don't we go back to Casinos?
Too late.
After you do that.
After I fail at this
I
thing.
knew you.
She's going to insult me? Yes. Okay. Oh, walking around the store, just
Why
walking
don't
a
you
little
do
bit.
a little jig?
Is this?
Gabriel doesn't need to share that.
I don't need to share that
Gabriel
letter.
do-
I don't
Gabriel
need.
do-
I don't need to share that letter.
You don't need to share that letter, I think.
Gabriel.
Possess.
But yeah.
All right, now look for
Gabriel do-
possess him. Look at my letter.
Do you know anything?
No.
Could you translate this for me? I'm too lazy to leaf through that dictionary.
Got a minute, Grace?
One word at a time.
Sure. Okay.
Do you...
Nope.
I didn't mean to come back here. It was a mistake.
See you
I'm
later.
leaving, Grace.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Oh, I won't.
Yeah, what did we do anything since the last time we've been here?
No. We got an alligator mask.
The door.
Did you know the door knocker doesn't open?
It would be better.
Maybe you should be invited inside.
Yes? Who is it?
It's me, a perfect stranger that you've never met before.
Maybe you did it wrong last time.
I have some fine magazine subscriptions.
Maybe it's all
for
your
sale.
fault.
I'm sorry,
You ever
but I'm
think
not
about that?
interested.
All the time.
Huh?
I've got some great pet supplies. Could you cool little doggy?
Gaston has everything.
Thanks.
Land shark.
You are...
I don't know what that means.
Please let me talk to you, Madame Cazeneuve.
I don't talk to strangers.
What else do
I
we
could
know
try
about
calling
her?
her on the phone again.
Yeah,
I have her
maybe.
phone number.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we should go back.
Okay.
Let's go back to the basics. And didn't we
Didn't-
asked her to research Madame Cazeneuve, right? And then she gave us the number.
Yes. Or no, she gave us the phone book page with
Right,
several
well.
numbers on it. I haven't called the other numbers. Maybe she's got a relative and I could end up talking to her.
Yeah, that's a novel idea.
1270, 1220.
Hello.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Hello?
1220.
Cazeneuve residence?
Hi. I called before about...
I
Called this one already? I thought I called the bottom two
Probably.
last
I
time.
thought you did too. So did I.
1233?
Or was that a 7?
I think it's a 3.
All right. You owe me $100 if you're wrong.
Okay, deal.
The number you have dialed.
I shouldn't make that deal. How about an alligator mask instead?
How about try 553 instead of 555?
553?
Yeah, it was 553, not 555.
What are you talking about, you maniac?
The last number.
Oh,
Or
535 1233
1237.
33.
Lanny's Pizza. May I take your order?
I think it's a 7.
Jeez.
Try. Can you just do on, off, and then on again without having to?
No,
do a
it
little
automatically
shake every time.
closes it.
He has OCD. He has to make a circle
Oops.
every time he.
I gotta turn the
picks up the phone.
what? 1237.
Casino residence, may I help you?
There you go.
Hi. You won a customer raffle at the Dixieland drugstore?
No soliciting.
Okay.
Wow. Life's hard.
Yeah.
What else is here though? We got cauliflower. And then the canine thing.
Canker sore. Yeah, I tried this travel agency, I think. Oh, it was 585 1130.
Hello. See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
How much for a trip to Rittersburg, Germany?
Rittersburg, Germany? Hold on, let me look that up. I can fly you into Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersburg. You can rent a car from there, or take the train. Let's see. The best price I can see for the flight is $1,400.
That's a lot.
What would you like to do?
That is
I can't afford it. Sorry.
I see. Goodbye.
That seems like a lot even for today, I guess. I don't know. I was thinking like 1,200 of modern dollars, but I don't know. It's been a while since
This
I've flown
is
anywhere.
the
I'm gonna
Maybe
call
that's
Madame Cazeneuve real quick. That's right.
Alright.
Walk in a circle. What did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? Did she just leave her phone off the hook now to
Yeah,
ignore me.
so.
Yeah, 51280. That's right.
Yep, that is
All right, she's just ignoring
correct
me.
this time. Is there anything else you can use in this room?
I can use the
bathroom?
radio. No,
Like
I've
that.
never
Like I'm looking at that medicine cabinet, and it suspiciously doesn't seem to work that way. Oh,
I'll take
wait.
his hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
Was that medicine cabinet open before?
I don't
There's
remember.
nothing else, Gabriel. There's nothing Gabriel
Can you
needs
use that?
from... This is the last page.
Oh,
The
it's the
jar
last.
contains fruit.
Oh.
My hair looks perfect the way it is.
This makes me think that my thought process was correct, and that we need to go to the church and
use the hair gel on the priest.
yeah, knock him out with your deadly hair gel.
With my deadly good looks.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Is that from something?
Yes. What? I couldn't tell you.
Ah.
It's one of those little nuggets that have lodged
Wedged
itself
its
into
way
my
into your
brain.
yeah. Okay, I'm here. Hair gel.
Why leave that in the confessional?
Why leave that?
Why leave that in the confession?
Try confessing.
May I
again.
help you, my child?
I'd like to make a confession.
All right, if it will make you feel better.
I've had a lot of women, Father.
A lot?
This is new.
More than 10?
Yes, Father.
More than 20?
Yes, Father.
More than 40?
Yes, Father.
Son, I
At
don't
once?
think this is a matter for a priest. I think you need a good therapist.
Yes, Father.
Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Goodbye, then. Peace go with you.
Valuable. I have this hair gel, Father. I don't know why.
Okay. Try exiting and going into the
There's no
confessional now.
Clay impression.
Why?
Why leave that in the confessional?
Almost. But, oh, there you go. Now
Clay
try
impression.
entering his thing. Again.
Gabriel cannot go in there.
This is okay.
There's
Maybe
no one.
humor me. Let's go back to the casino place.
Okay. So obviously I need to make a clay impression of something.
That was weird. It looked like you did not click on that. Try putting on the hair gel
Using-
now. I mean, if this
The
works.
things I do for my art.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
What?
Ding dong ding.
What? What have I accomplished?
We're doing it.
What did I?
We're doing it.
Is there something I should have known about Madame Casino?
No, remember, this is the 90s, and long hair is a sign of the devil.
Yes? Who is it?
Definitely not a Satanist, ma'am.
Hi, I'm doing an article on voodoo.
I told...
Okay, no.
Okay, that didn't
Not
work.
that one.
Yes?
I have...
I'm... Gusto has...
Land...
You have no...
Yeah, maybe that one. Maybe now that your hair is
Please
slick.
let me talk to you, Madame Cazeneuve.
I don't...
Oh boy. Okay.
Wrong.
Look, I'm just gonna tell you, alright. So what happens in the other game is you dress up like a priest, and then she lets you in, right? Because you're a priest.
This
Okay.
But
is the
you have
last.
to get the priest's collar from
The the confessional.
I'm not going back on the street. Look.
And somehow I have to get into that room. Was it
possibly? See, the thing
priest
is, though, I think
that?
that's not in this game. That's what I've.
Impersonating a priest was too controversial for the 90s.
Perhaps.
I doubt it. Can I hide?
Gabriel.
See, and the way you do it in the other game is you just confess, and then the priest gets upset and leaves.
Okay, maybe I'll try confessing some more.
But yeah, I don't know.
It did seem to repeat itself.
I think I just need an overall apology to the universe.
I see.
Thanks, Father.
Is there? Goodbye.
Why leave that?
I want to confess that I murdered this woman.
Maybe there's a different room, okay? Maybe
another confessional? Maybe there's another priest that I can upset.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we can upset some more priests. What? Okay, what do we got? We got that door. That's an exit, right? Or is it? What is
nothing.
that door?
It's not anything.
You can't use the door symbol on it?
This. I'll try it.
Don't tell me that works. Oh my god.
It worked.
Alex. I thought you knew what you were doing.
It's a brown fucking rectangle. What the hell am I? How am I supposed to know?
Obviously, it's a door. All right, now just take everything that's not nailed down.
Yeah.
Not. The closet is. There's a box of white.
All right, there's the
I think you want that. There you go.
Well, you never know when a priest's collar will come in handy.
It's a picture of Christ, a crucifix. The closet shelves are stacked with the art. In other words, nothing. Green candles.
Probably not.
The small nook.
I love my hair.
Appropriately sacred books are lit.
Better steal those too.
Gabriel.
Okay.
Gabriel
All right,
hates books.
Back to Madame.
Wait, you're not ready.
I'm not ready.
Get back in there, mister. Get
I
back
need
in there.
This?
Yes.
I can't resist black.
I also need this
Nothing on that.
pottery.
Nothing.
Yeah. Now rub your
Gabriel
clay
doesn't
all
want
over
to take
Christ.
Okay.
And we're ready to go.
Take an impression of Christ.
Gabriel, why use the clay there? The candles
Why
don't
use
do
the clay
that.
there?
Why use the clay
All
there?
right, you don't need to use the clay right now. Let's get out of here.
I can't handle any more of these lies.
I gotta keep you on your toes.
Alright, is this a door too?
Gabriel cannot do.
It's a brown rectangle.
Gabriel cannot do
No.
anything with the chancel.
Oh,
That's a
can't do
chancel.
anything with the chancel.
Obviously.
What's a chancel?
You have to know the difference between chancels and doors.
I'm not smart. I didn't go to
That's alright.
school.
That's alright.
Time to dress up.
All right, but this is private.
Sure, she won't recognize me from the last 7 times I visited.
Yeah, but now
This.
you have hair gel.
And
The
priest
things
robes.
I do for my art.
It's weird that they let you put the gel on without the rest of the outfit.
It's Father Gabriel.
Yes? Who is it?
McLaughlin.
It's Father McLaughlin to see you.
Father McLaughlin, you say? You must be new in the parish. I'm so pleased to meet you, Father. Do come in.
Thank you, my child.
Please be seated, Father.
I already am.
Now, what can I do for you?
Steaks.
Now, quickly, beat her over the head.
Yeah. What do you
is
know
a
about murder? Let's start with that.
Madam Carson, who is paranoid
Oh.
and fearful enough without showing her that graphic photograph.
Let's examine her lovely room
Madame
here.
seems to like candles. Gabriel wonders if these two are specialties of Mr. Walker's shop.
Mr. Walker.
The painting behind the couch is a small table holds a lamp. The folding screen has a colorful pattern. It looks odd. There's an old-fashioned jewelry box on the coffee table. Madame Cassanu looks fragile and pale under a thick layer of face powder. If Gabriel is not mistaken, she's a slice short of a loaf. Madame's antiques are probably worth something. The tea service has been polished recently. Madame uses it with her Creole sisters, perhaps? Like all good hostesses, these appear to be...
Declarative statement.
It's so nice of you to invite me in.
Ah, but no, mon père. I am always happy to see one of the good fathers.
You know, Alex...
Do you find the weather to your liking?
It's terribly humid. I only go out in the morning and evening.
Now
What's
that
that, Andrew?
we finally made it inside the residence.
Finally.
Of Miss Casanova.
Madame
But
Casanova.
I think now is the perfect time to leave our viewers deep in suspense of what is about to happen when we pump this old woman for information.
Yes. Under the guise of priesthood.
Yeah.
She'll tell us everything
The
she knows
lows
about
that
these.
Gabriel has sunk to.
I know. What a horrible, horrible person
Yeah.
Gabriel Knight has become.
Despicable character. He makes me want to puke.
What nefarious things will he be up to next time on this...
On Gabriel Knight.
On Gabriel Knight. Alright. Dramatic look at the camera.